Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. We are the Titans. Me and my brother there, you understand? You know, as usual, when we come with solid info where we have to dissect, yeah? Select and reject, you understand? Because this guy where we have as the crime minister, at the time pressure reach him, him run off of the island, go and look cool breeze elsewhere. Cause the heat is on for the whole in this administration and people. Yeah. I mean I telling you tonight, I got hot. So just relax. But before we get into the meat of the matter, I could send with love and with respect to everyone tuning in tonight. You don't know the Titans appreciate your presence. You understand? Yeah, big up the fans them down in the ground zero as usual. Our fans all over UK, Canada, and United States. Enough love and respect. Down at the island as well in the Caribbean. You know we have people down there we tune in. Big up on yourself. In Africa, salute same way. Like we know so now gravitate to the message round here so for the Titans. Europe, enough love and respect because the Europeans them love Jamaicans, Them love the vibes of our culture, And them love we as a people. We laid back, Them love everything about us. So we have to make sure we acknowledge them. And to the fans them in the local communities like Rockford, 2 Mile, them places there, yeah. All about all over, Enough love and respect same way from the Titans, yeah. And to the People's National Party, Titans say, continue to press on with the good work, you understand? Expose the corruption that lies within the government cabinet, yeah? And make them realize this opposition is an opposition of substance, an opposition that will hold government accountable, yeah, as it relates to these type of controversy surrounding Jamaica on a daily basis under the whole in this administration. Recent one, 10,000 detainee. And we know the detainee, if you ever ship them off, them becomes deportee. But crab one term them like say, well, then them a skilled individual. Him a hard remarks. And we know say them not come clean because them compromise. Yeah. And where United States is concerned, United States don't keep friends and allies. Them deal with the interests. Yeah. So when we hear them call them allied, I laugh, Yeah, because you can have your allies and you have to bow to your allies. If you have allies, you are them equal. Yeah. So we have to just know so when them rubbish all them remarks there. And we are hold government accountable. Because government don't have no idea that whenever you fall out of line, you have to take the criticism. Nobody will play hanky-panky game with government anymore, especially the one where we have around Jamaica, the wealthy Caribbean cabinet. You understand? And we have to reject all of those, accolades. Because Jamaica is a poor, impoverished third world country, with basically no economy. But then you have a cabinet of around a billionaire cabinet. This is a cause for concern. So right now, yeah, me I just have to hand back the floor to the host. Yeah, because when me and Renegade there, I worries people. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, them up. Them know what style already, Critical thinkers on here, we keep it locked. Investigative journalism. We not pet people around here. Man in the wilderness there. And my brother there. We are over there, so I'm a place to see them way. Them we know, because we live everywhere, and they everywhere, so, But the trick them in a part. I want to talk to me. I talked to Patrick earlier, and I say, we trick these people though. Andrew and the one of them. You see, our people, black people from the whole, them judge people, by them appearance. Yes. So when you want to grab them, you can blend in, you blend in and just a easy shirt and you know, your nice little ganzi and thing. No jacket and tie. And then we are talking in our mother and father language, you know, in our patois style, we nobody put on the Queen English. And that alone make them go and look down and feel that time we can get them for what then. Because remember we are getting with principle, you know. One of them kind of like a push round. And remember you can't bring people get mass production teaching and drop front of the Titans. It will not work. You understand? Remember knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge are that are the key, you know. See? Mass production teaching, you will learn to read and write. But remember, if I ask where you just read, you don't even understand. Me give you a book and read it and you can't even explain it. And that's the truth. See? So around here, so when you want knowledge, stick around them places. Now, Pap, we see Andrew Holness. Them have the thing with Buchanan and him when yesterday or day before. He makes you fly out. Every time I do this, you remember the last time I fly out for a year when him come back about down, when him fit get charged. When the boy see him come in, Prince fling with that thing there, him fly out. When he say next trouble, I go and him fly out. So I'm not about. So this, I'm part of, hey, I don't know people not study Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness will be able to be run that say. Remember, one more, hey, that month I don't know, so 1 month I come in next. It'll come in very soon. In a couple of days' time, our month start. See, me and Pat. See, when them kind of Andrew, I'm thinking somewhere between when my birthday, yeah, on the 20th and Pat, the 24th. So I'm thinking somewhere between this, so. Must be 20-something, 22nd. I don't know why them thinking me on here, so. So if I fling him out, everything, every move we make, we study him. He might either, him coming like and not even be, you know, grade 1 book. Not even grade 1. That a thing that we call and not in no kindergarten either, you know. Basic school. You know, creech where you just and little baby just I look and Andrew that. Easy to study. Him go trick fools. And who vote for him? Them not ready. Him knows there's something wrong with them, you know. Can't trick people, you know. You understand? Remember the 31st, when they are pushing him in my old man month, that's August. And we can't push him in my old man month neither, you know. Because daddy be on that, me not do that. It's August month, that so, you know, yes. My old man month that, we salute that month. Zane, yes, daddy be on month that. Mama Jean month of February, you know, yes. So me leave out the month. That's why I give him the 30 not in a February neither. Me bring him at April. Kind not good. All right. So every time something happen, Pat, Andrew fly out. Andrew talk to big nasty thinking, mama. Everyone that when I'm going to nice, me know. I saw we stay. Me don't know if we go with the month or something, but I tell you to your face and I tell you the truth. And then we're gonna knock it. Yeah, we have to give them some stage and then melting pot melt them up. Because I don't know what stay when you say, you know. We give them some sledgehammer and then melting pot just melt them up. See, now, yeah, we're done with them. We not big friend. Right? Every time something I go and Andrew run out at the place. Him see this I go and now the judge, they must put it up to the 27th. That's all like Saturday, we never know them keep a Saturday court. But them say the 27th of June. Adjourned to the 27th because the judge I said, well, she know this man and what have you. Andrew, make sure, fly out. Big Mama sent for Andrew things about people after them. Nobody really want to hear Andrew. Make him chat and then we dissect him. Because number one, we'll never look for your thing around the alive in the Big Mama. You're not going to get that. Here's a piece of shit. You will not get it. Yeah? So when I watch you, you're going to put it up and try. I put up some little thing online. You don't make no sense. If you go away, go later make. You have a germs, Big Mama. So Big Mama asks him Andrew in the same breath. Say him go at a parliament. No, him go at the cabinet go see Wheatley. But somebody sent me something. I said no, but Andrew say after that, he have to go catch a plane because he have to go leave. So oh, you say you can see Wheatley, but you can leave, brother. In a one better be a lie. Me play something again with him. You remember when he come up, I forgot play it and make on see it in a people. But you remember when Andrew in the SSL, Andrew said, it have to be when say, when we use again, like you said,
Unassailable.
Unassailable. It have to be unassailable. When him talk, you can't question him before him speak. Now, Trim tell life and the colony at Jamaica and him bag of bullshit where him get. I know him get history. You know what him said the other day? Him stand to be corrected. But me think him say when him talk, it have to be unassailable. The two of them no, it's not compatible, brother. You can't say when you talk, it have to be unassailable. When you talk, it's unassailable. And now you stand to be corrected. You see when him start to say, so when you slap him in the mouth, say, no. You say when you talk, you know, it have to be unassailable. No, you stand to be corrected. I'm going to tantrum one bag of bullshit in my talk. One bag of garbage. Wouldn't make no sense. Because all him doing now, him go around and just is a soundbite guy and a PR guy. Trick the people them over the year and when you look them turn billionaire, it hurt me head. Hurt me head. Just be a lie. Him lie go in, him lie come out. He just look at your face and tell a lie. Him and him try to play upon them conscience. Him dollar we all clocks. He go for peanut dread when peanut dread burn him out and tell him say him couldn't vote for him because where him do. Him run down somewhere else. You understand? Him let the peanut dread. Some look people when can use them platform and that bad. And you have some little stupid ass who follow him and talk one bag of bullshit. Remember, the police them are work and right now, Pat. If them are kept home 200,000 and you want to give them 2%. Remember, them not count 200, them get 200,000 a little bit over 200. That's it. So 200,000, only 200,000. Them carry on maybe 120. Because when them drop their tax and I want fat and them to pay them bill. Some of them don't carry home nothing, barely. Now you put 2% on that, on 200,000, it's 4 grand. 4 grand. Well, 4 grand can do when your light bill gone up how much thousand. And for put the gas in your car, if you take tax, I take what? It double. And your food gone up and your rent gone up. But 4 grand can do. And remember them take it back in a tax. The more your money go up, the more them take back. You know, same tell them fear the button to pat. You know, say the police them either.
Yeah, man. But I mean, me and you know where we stand with police, you know. We can make differential with good police and bad police.
Of course.
And we know for the good police them, this 2% increase unacceptable. Yeah. These policemen are the one who stay within the confine of the laws, rules, and regulation. Yeah, them one excellent, very good policemen in Jamaica and women. Okay, so that's a slap in the, you know, well confounded lab men and women. Yeah, 4,000 Jamaican worthless that government getting. When you look at the increase and several high court judge get 200 and 300% increase. What is going on? Him neglect the teacher them have to leave. Him neglect nurses them migrate to. Yeah. And him use the policeman them, yeah, to mobilize theme base and send shockwave through society where kids are afraid of seeing policemen and women, where elderly are treated, you know, without any respect or regards. And so now is the crunch time where them I realize where we round yourself teach them. Yeah, do the job and do it properly. Yeah, do not align on yourself to government. Government such as Andrew Holness led regime will use, abuse, and then refuse, you know. And we are see it right now. You understand? When I go around and do, you know, state killing, them realize say they're not active, you know, as I prescribe himself. Yeah, because when the right time come, all who feel like them free, you know, are gonna become captive. We not have to face the long arm and the law. Yeah, one might escape under Andrew Wallace watch. But me know Marky G, nah miss nothing. Because you see, one of the most profound word that was used in the last campaign by the People's National Party, one by one they will be going to jail. And I know the PMP will make sure that that word remain as part of the manifesto where them have to deliver to the people of Jamaica. So criminality, yeah, we know we have a challenge with it right now. But eventually, we will get on the other side of criminality and corruption. Just a moment in time before all of that change. Because I see this 2026, my people, remember from the night, September the 3rd, 2025, when me and Mystic do election day coverage and we are doing summary, me point out to the people and say, this Holness administration will not last out 2026. So I'm come under pressure from Paul Buchanan as it relates to the Privy Council meeting where I have that is pending. Where I do run off of the island because I'm come under pressure, and him headspace no good. Jamaica is an uncomfortable island to Andrew Wallace right now. Yeah, because when do to Jamaica and Jamaican, yeah, it's unquestionable. And I can tell him that there was no rhyme or reason for where I'm going with. Yeah, because the people never elect him, to represent them in that regard, We are just criminality of him subject matter. Him specialize in that, him normalize it. And then you have some little idiot behind him, joining with him. And also say all Andrew do is get them compromised as well. Because Andrew not go down alone, I carry a whole piece pot load of them with him. Because all of them are criminal, Yeah. Illicit enrichment. Them have it round them abundantly. Because you see the activity with them participating at, but them are business people, that wrong. Them never come in a politics with no business. Them come in a politics as some broke pocket individual. We are seeing people interest. You understand? And people give them time. And what them do? Them crush the same people with austerity measure, such like Zozo, state of emergency, extend it to the people daily life, mash up the people. You can't move about freely in a democratic country. The country under dictatorship mode. You understand how we have to point out these things to the people. When you see our administration use these type of method for the policing, you know a dictatorship you look on right there and then. You understand? Because it can't be that, that is your crime fighting tool, So, state of emergency. Yeah? It cannot be. You have to have more fundamental ideas for curb crime in your country, but can a criminal administration curb crime? When you have Dr. Crab have the one gang, when you have Babsy Green, you have Fair gang, the whole of them have them gang, So you know them fully invested in these things. You understand? And neglect the real issue within the country. Fundamental issue me I talk about, like education, health. Yeah? Them two things there. Caring for the elderly. You add that to the list. Yeah? It bad. So we are said to Jamaican people say, a real time for changes now. Because you have to look at the generation coming behind, And then you have to also examine how deplorable this administration is. We look on this high state of state killing as it relates to homicide committed by this police. Unbelievable. And then when you factor in, say you don't hear from the crime minister, you don't hear from the commissioner, you don't hear from Sleeping Crab, Minister of National Security and Deputy Prime Minister. And then you wonder, say, then hold on. Them you no cause to concern if it's a trouble we or it not trouble them. What is the mode of operandis? So we have to just question the whole issue as it relates to what we say are going, where people have become fourth class citizens in them place, because if you have such a high homicide rate, but a one race of people are go down, which is the black race. The Chinese them compatible. Yeah. The Indian them compatible. The Israelis them compatible. And you have a spattering of people from Spain and all them places, Mexico and I place. Them alright. Them don't come in contact with these lawmen, apparently. Them not break law. But what was very concerning to me, but very amusing at the same time. Recently, my brother played a video up a Guyana where police, about 4 of them, come in contact with a Chinese citizen. Yeah. And I mean, the Chinese citizen win outright. Me know it was Jamaican gunshot fire and people dead. But the Chinaman handle them in a way where him show them no regard, no respect. Him even oppose them. You understand? And them play like how police supposed to play. Very civilized. But if it was a black man, gunshot and fatality become the subject matter. So we are asked then, well, we really are one. As slavery come back at Jamaica. God, this look like back in the 18th century, you know. Where we are witness. Yeah. As slavery come back at Jamaica. But now it's not the European anymore who is the slave master. It's the same native. Yeah. Jamaican now take up that mantle and run with it. Andrew Holness, him bring back this come at Jamaica. And I know other administration, we see this level of disrespect, yeah, to a race of people like the black African, yeah, who are now, you know, identified as Jamaican. We not see them type of level of disrespect here. And the Prime Minister make sure no say, regardless of what going on in the country, the citizens them safe in regards to the state not killing them. Andrew Wallace is a different ball game. Different ball game totally. He make sure come out, come tell you, you know. And him carry out him deputy with him crab. And the two of them have said the same thing in general. One say meet Jamaica, one say shoot them and don't take them to the hospital. So a number 3 you look on right there and then. Yeah, and civil society take that very lenient, yeah, and never really deal with it as a subject matter as it should. Yeah. That need a lot of discussion, you know. Yeah. And you're supposed to get to the bottom of what the meaning of these rhetoric coming from the crime minister and the deputy. You understand? No, these things are serious, serious implication. You can't believe the head of the state come out with such statement towards the people in the country, meat maker, and then the deputy tell you, say, well, then when you get gunshot, the police don't believe in it. Well, them do in conjunction, because them will take you up and drive you around till you leak out. Them not really a care you go to hospital, because when the hospital there, tough to mash up that, you know. Remember not even aspirin down there, so, you know.
Nothing. Nothing.
So the hospital a little common tablet like aspirin. We good for your blood clot and strokes and all them things. And it not dead. Toilet tissue not dead either. So it's a perilous situation. Whichever way you take it in a Jamaica right now. I remember all of this formulated itself under the Holness administration people.
Yes.
Jamaica never witnessed this type of demoralized, you know, government. Yeah. God, this administration demoralized, you know. Them no good, them are shit. You cannot look upon them as representative of the people, you know. So they must sell out the country there. Sell out the sovereignty to United States and Trump. Sell out that me I talk about. Call them compromise, call them deal with high level narcotic crime. Yeah? Shipment of substance on top of shipment of substance. Shipment of guns and ammunition. And United States have that. Plus them the money laundering. Yeah? So when Trump administration sit back and say, well then, well on. This guy we are run Jamaica, Andrew Holness, is very compromised, you know. We have been you know, high level criminal investigation. Yeah? Him cabinet member them as well. Crab image up in a WikiLeaks. Yeah, James Roberts and all them guys there. You understand? And then them see some people are trading US currency at a high alarming rate. Yeah, and never wonder then all them people have so much of money. Yeah. So what them look on is a compromise administration. And when Trump them to take it to them. And this is why we have a question how much our sovereignty gone. Because Trump frightened them with extradition order, you know. Yeah, and the whole of them get nervous, all crap run and hide. Yeah. Because what? Trump want lucrative deal. So when we threaten you with that, but you know what is compromising in regards to that, you will give what I want. Yeah? So when you say I want right now, Trump administration initiate that by just sending down extradition order for these criminals we have in Jamaica. And a lot of things gone. A lot of things. I remember Angela report to you know. No, Angela regard the voter apathy in Jamaica. He not really report to them. Yeah. Because you see when him get gold spoon when me baba with that way. When I'm friend say, yeah, bushrat. Yeah, say Angela baba and gold spoon. But him get gold spoon. And what him do with the gold spoon? Him turn it in a brass. Depreciate the value of the gold spoon. The state where Andrew Holness get Jamaica in, I know that don't exist anymore, you know.
No, sir.
The guy get a red carpet economy, people. From Portia Simpson. Yeah? Red carpet economy. That gain accreditation from the IMF. Yeah? Where Christine Lagarde come down and expand upon that. And praise the administration for diligent work. Hard and diligent work to sustain the policy that the administration IMF put in place and at the same time to also show growth within the economy. Them growth they gone, you know. A pies hole in this administration, pies and all of them growth there. And have a guy named Wayne Henry I tell be a lie for the statistical figure within the country. Tell life on property, tell life on unemployment. Yeah, and when them now use the guy, them use nasty summer crutches, Big Mama, and Draws Davis, and the entourage from the aquarium center. You understand where them come out, and all them for charge for treason, you know, people. Cause them sell out the country by aiding and abetting and Holness with them corruption and them lie. Yeah, and them a spin doctor, them always a find ways and means to attack the opposition. Yeah, but when them come out with from the opposition and nothing sensical, you know. A corruption and lie and propaganda and soundbite. Yeah, because them know the society easy to be bought. Yeah, and because certain people don't really understand what is going on in Jamaica in terms of the real side of how the place are run. Yeah, them just believe in a party. And then when them do them splash the cash because them thief the cash. Why them thief so much of Jamaica money? Why $3 trillion missing? You know, the whole of the MP them van for them side of money to spend in a them constituency, you know. For buy vote, for retain themselves. Because by being in government, them can protect themselves from the real justice. You understand? Which is the prison. You understand? So them do these things. Them sell cocaine. Them invest back the money amongst the people, but it only happen very infrequent. It's not a salary. It can't do nothing to rearrange your life or change your life. Nothing it can do. And my brother point it out enough time, you know. If Andrew even give a shelter, you know, and him don't give you nothing more, or you pay your bills. Just take the country money, you know, kind of fee money, you know, and give one of them poor relief home. But him not give you nothing more. It not change nothing, you know, because you have a roof, you don't think you have a better roof over your head. But you did done all that shelter already. But you not change your life. Him not provide you with a job, you know, so you can pay your bills, so you can live a certain quality of life, you know. So Jamaican people have been tricked and bamboozled by this administration. And this administration continue to use the soundbite method and the PR, cutting ribbons, but you never see no more prime minister though. Yeah, that alone tell us that this government KG. You understand? It not really have no substance to really show you so well that they build this and the country will benefit from it. Yeah? Because the house of the Holness are given now. When you use and trick enough people say them there and waiting list at one of Andrew house. Remember, you know, that foul cub that him going to see him, you know. Foul cub. I'm not going to nothing more. I remember saying we don't own the land. Anytime them can't take it back, Bushra tell you that and him try to counteract it. You understand? The system where them have in place is to trick on you. Yeah, if them build one piece of land where your grandmother dead left and pass it on to your mother, and your mother pass it on to you. From them come put one of them things upon it. When you dead it gone, you know. As long as you the beneficiary close your eye, that piece of land and house gone back to Holness government and so him set it up. So them are just strict trans. Yeah. It's a 3-card government. We say it all the time. And we have to right you know, the time will come, yeah. Everything I reach boiling state right now, yeah. No matter how them put a theme thing with Buchanan, yeah, it has to go through, yeah. So them call it the 27th that Saturday, so it's a special court date. I don't know. Because that fall out the jurisdiction a court being open and in operation, the 27th. Yeah. So what they want to do is that trick them I don't know and say, oh, we put out the round here so we have to move it further down the line. Because them like these type of activities, you know. When them interject with them corruption. And then, you know, when it presents itself, you have to say, well, yes, I'm giving to it. Because the 27th is a Saturday.
A Saturday, June them 7.
Yeah. So we're not supposed to have, so, you know, it's going to put out further. So look for it in July.
Talk past that, man. No, man.
Look for it 2 weeks further down the line. They want to exhaust the 14 days method. Yeah.
It is.
And
the radio too, you know. I know them say July, them say June. And then them come up. Now play it, me play it. Make we hear it. Make we hear it. Make we hear it. Now play it now. See, but tell me one now. Chop draw a card. Chop draw one card. And hear the card with them a draw now. Yeah? Them dip one Jamaican. It's a card enough for people shut up, you know. Hey, them are used for them. Them head no good. Them dip one Jamaican in the third country. Remember, them at the carry come. When them glad to go and send kids. Carry send kids. Him just the right, so why not send them send kids? Yeah. Why not send him? Oh, yeah, I check it. I check it. See? It's there. All right. You send him Ghana, send kids. Send kids. In my mind, because I'm not mind to see over there. But it's a card, you know. For we say, well, see there, them send a Jamaican Ghana, that mean it's simple for him send him a Jamaica. It's all closer. You see a card in my draw? I'm going to show you that not in the news. But let me show you Andrew first. Let me knock Andrew first. Look here.
I messed up.
Yeah, listen, man. What pick one of these suits for me?
How are you, Mr. President?
How are you? Okay.
I'm Chameleon, look here.
You are the one here.
I see the beautiful country.
We are
I was.
Well, sorry, not here.
Surrounding it, yes.
So, let me ask you something now with Andrew Holness now. But I see what's going. Every time them have a case with Andrew Holness, him run out of the place. Him leave. And then him set up where it can put off or something. The last time, let me bring up the case now. Let me keep up the case. The last time them coming down to Trouble Zion. Yeah, so you never. And next thing, let me ask you, Jamaica. Country really run back to the days when either government leave out for any visit. Them tell the country in advance. Them always talk to the country. The guy fly go everywhere. When Post seems similar, try to put back the country pan foot, you know. Yeah? When Post seems to try to put it back pan foot. You see what them do? Eh? Andrew Holness said she should have stayed there and because you could have used internet. Now this guy and him fly with delegation go everywhere. And now them look for Jamaican people and say we spend this amount of money. For fly go yourself and fly go yourself. Me don't know where them and Guyana have which other place I'm go, I think 7 miles somewhere, you know. Them not tell the people them this, you know. And by the way, in an interview, the one I'm playing, said that I go to cabinet and talk to Wheatland. Then somebody sent something to me and said, no, you might talk on the same interview. Yeah? The ocean-wide interview. He said him have plane for go catch. That means I tell the people them lie. Let me play this. Let me play this. Let me play this, brother. Yeah? The guy, Andrew, is a dangerous guy. See? Very dangerous. Never go play the animal them too, you know, brother. Because, well, let me play this first. Yeah, let me play this. Andrew Holness and, all right, let me play this. See? So, Andrew Holness. I have to play this, Andrew, because he's a dangerous and Paul Buchanan. Yeah? Let me see what I save you. Let me save you as the while. Yeah? Andrew Holness, all them doing, go run and trick everybody, you know. Let me see if I hit this. And yeah, man, all right, sit up. So I'm going to trick everybody. What's this? What's this?
The Court of Appeal to back former PNP candidate Paul Buchanan for his Tuesday morning hearing in the appellate court.
Everybody have your own crowd. They have your own crowd, Durban. Them can't stop the Durban.
The case being heard is between Paul Buchanan and Jamaica Labour Party JLP leader, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness,
What's him on gun? I film style that, you know.
both contested the St. Andrew West Central seat in the country's 2025 general elections. On September 3, at the end of the final electoral count, the returning officer returned Dr. Holness as the winner of the constituency contest. Several days later, on September 16, Mr. Buchanan submitted an official request to the constituted authority asserting that serious irregularities and malpractice occurred on election day, compromising the fairness and integrity of that election in a substantial way. His request was made under Section 52A3 of the Representation of the People Act, ROPA, seeking that the constituted authority apply to the election court to void the taking of the poll held on September 3. Then, on September 30, the authority determined that it would not apply to the election court to void the result of the election, as it had determined that the alleged irregularities did not satisfy the standard contemplated by Section 37E of the...
So that's the guy, Tadpole, when name Gaspole piece and
Tadpole Green. Tadpole Green.
That guy, you know him get award. He get reward. If you come and do nastiness. And you go stop it front of him. Remember it depend tape, you know. Remember it depend video. Him go and use police and stop it. Stop the people them from vote and then him still long there. Him do it. Him now win the election. Yeah? Them all with box when them drive gun all boat. It will just go across the road and them take and go where them want to go with it and then carry it back. Them do all kind of things. It should not allow. In a democratic country, these things must not allow. You understand? Go to
Election Petitions Act, EPA, nor had the alleged irregularities satisfied the statutory standard. Mr. Buchanan is challenging that decision. Hugh Wildman is his attorney.
Well, the matter was adjourned because one member of the panel of judges made a statement that she knew Mr. Buchanan from some time ago in a professional capacity.
Mr. Wildman says they were prepared to go on with the proceedings.
We were prepared to go on if the other side was willing to do so, but the other side seemed to be objective.
Nonetheless, the attorney says their confidence has not wavered.
We remain confident that Mr. Buchanan has a very, very strong case.
The matter returns to court on June 27.
Oh, so that matter. So she said, them said that, but they said the man said July 27th. Because the news, this is what the news give it. So them have to correct that, right? So them said June 27th. When they hear you wild guy, but you wild guy, nobody with the foolishness, you know. I talk about we have a chance. We don't talk about chance. You know, say, you know, Andrew never win the case. Then Andrew make sure fly out. Him do it with Gavin thing, you know. When them for charge him, you know. And then them can him make sure come out of the island. If you say who contact Prince Kamika, you hear son of him, then them contact she. Can you imagine? She go home smiling to the bank. I don't need to say nothing more. But me know she go home smiling because we see him come now and start to sing him Pocomina, don't you trouble Zion. Me think him is a 7-day Adventist. This guy am confusing, him conflicting and confusing, you know. This guy was supposed to be a Bolan. That a song there is a part of the 7-day Adventist. We ask about it. A part of the 7-day Adventist tune that. Don't you trouble Zion. Now if you have me no part, me have to really ask the Bola Elio. Me have to really part. Me have to really ask you know we family in the chat. You know we family in the chat. If don't you trouble Zion, I think they are Pocomina. If that a part of 7-day Adventist song in anyways in any slaughter or something. Cause it ain't just saying Andrew claim him a 7-day Adventist, but you still where him sing, where say Christine? No. But of them things they are just saying these are the things where Andrew run and Andrew love Obia, you know. And Obia no real, serve they love Obia. Yeah, and Capo dead. So you see, when they put them faith in our Obia and put them, listen, when at your time you have to leave, you know. So we know we are like a shadow passing through. Right? Yes. We are like shadow. Can you imagine a 7-day Adventist? What I'm saying? Don't you jump and get in a spirit and you have a key for open Zion door. This is sad. No,
you want to know where sad to?
Yeah.
You want to know where sad to, brother?
Yes. Yeah, Brandy. Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
Them in a rapid. 7 day don't wrap them head.
So why Andrew?
There were several people in a rapid and some big wide skirt, Pocomini and them. But I just say Andrew always that Jamaican because we know Andrew are no Christian, you know. So when they meet up in a 7 day, them throw them out. But butter running. You notice all of them are 7 day. Governor General 7 day, like Holness and all of them. All of 7 day. Because what they want to try to do is trick the people, you know. Yeah, rob from Monday to Friday and celebrate on Saturday the whole day.
But
from 6 in the morning.
Brother, me say Andrew a party and them thing the pan 7 day, pan Saturday. Sure keep on.
Then we don't know man.
Uncle Church Andrew go more other church and some church where I look vote. Me no say Andrew get up and I go to church. Him can't so lie. Well, them pastor for them a pedophile long in Jamaica still and them lean and bend up and arc and the things and that are the truth. Yeah? But Andrew, me no say Andrew go church can't so lie. And him never conscious pastor neither. Andrew go mostly Poco church. You know who Andrew a friend gunman pastor.
Definitely. But you want to know something too? And we have to look on this. And Crutches Bully, they there in a church, you know. And Crutches Bully are one of the most corrupt thing out the road. But Crutches Bully, they there in a church and like him well out there in the organization within film local branch where him serve. But Crutches Bully are not Christian. Them use this church thing for mass them profile. You understand? Take away your attention from them public life and look upon them as Christian, religious individual. But we know that that's not the case. You understand? Crutches Bully was a very dangerous bulldog. You understand? If him not get the slot them when them in season, they are worried, you know. Yeah.
Yes.
Some of them bar him and make him know so well then you have now. The little car meal where you give me, you know. When me give back feed, it squeaks out long time, you know, you still want your more. Okay, Crutches Bully serious, you know. But Crutches Bully use the same protocol like Andrew. Say them a church man. And we know nothing don't go like that. Then if I saw church man a thief, then where the common thief would I do? Eh? If church man to lie like Crutches Bully will tell us some man I will get charged within 2 weeks time. Arrest I will make a manage. And we don't see that him run off Ghana, Turks and Caicos. Yeah? And leave all things where him was a part of the top investigation unsolved. So you know them case drown.
But you know, say him a real police too. Crutches Bully a real police, you know. But him brother a criminal, the one where they didn't there, you know. He was Bully a more real police than the one there. Yeah, the one with Donga, when him leave no, you know, Thunder Bailey. Thunder, a real criminal. Remember, we know people where them and Thunder do them things together and everything. So Thunder was no you have some police in Jamaica, them are real police and a criminal them, you know. A criminal there. Actually, when them get to youth, you know, and them use a lot to get to youth. So through them use a lot to get to youth, and we have the privilege to live with a lot to get to youth, and we come from real ghettos. What them do we know? Not night for man. Remember music, we do not night for man like me. We know rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, liar, doctor, Indian, and chief. Them can't hide from it, impossible. But you see, when them press up poor people now, I know so this time I do, and I use the police, we are going to expose them. Can you don't use youth and then push them out and kill them, and then go use an next set of youth and kill them. Some of the youth them have no choice. But for follow the police put them permission. See? Use them in them own place and thing. You understand? You understand, Pat? You know that. See? But them are cookies and all kind of things. They are criminals. See? From morning, if you check some of the police, them have some of the biggest house and just match it with them pay. Yeah, if them they work and I work, it can't match with them pay. And match the things them with them have. Them are tell you some of the little things. The younger one them know, them come in with that thing, say them are them turn producer. Bullshit, them rich already. Rich already. Right? Crutches Bully run part. Because you see, them fill up the one, them have the cocaine in down in the court port, in the airport there. Crutches Bully say, he won't go sign the paper, my wait for the paper, but him soon arrest them. Just a paper for sign. That mean a big boy, you know. Because if I get to you, them get gunshot, you know, sign paper for the lock up get to you.
Man.
Paper, if a charge them, yeah. And you know, say strike 5 leave the man, them and the charge them. So a big boy then, and Crutches Bully couldn't take it no more, them I use him. Him brother going up in our Turks and Caicos, one got 49. Wanna look it up, 49,000 people. Remember, you know, Crutches Bully get to turn the commissioner police, but them I use him more. And like Crutches Bully said, them now make them use me and send me to prison. Foot and cut. Right now, remember, you know, and look how much time police force over there. 49,000 people live at Kirk and Caicos. You have around 300,000 live over Portmore alone. So I'm not manage nothing. Say by and that big man that try inflate and a push up. Like people are that Crutches Bully run from them. Them use him too much. And he's a good police, as I tell you before, in different from him brother. Him brother criminal. Was and well. See him then come out of the foot, but that was criminal a long time. See? But Catches Bully, him the real policing. And we know enough police around Catches Bully when them run and see talker. Me I talk to them in there, you know. And Catches Bully are them boss, you know. I know me come and come tell us Catches Bully, but Catches Bully now is a JLP police, and them turn on and know that them love the green. So them use Catches Bully. Catches Bully have to break out and split. Catches Bully said, no, them now send me to prison. Me a good police and me now make them mash up my name. That's why I'm running up. That when I couldn't get it over, I'm not a police. If Catches Bully want commissioner, it'd be better still, you know, but them are use it. Yeah? And him not want that, that's why I'm run. And then, you know, Trim doing the preaching still. Now watch Catches Bully. You know, he might think about God and them things, then he might get told, like, so Catches Bully splurt. Yeah, me not run your Catches Bully. Him splurt. And then Trim him splurt. When him run the thing then, and me a police rap, in a team I move with him, me know everything with him I go on with. Catches Bully know say, be know say I'm a good police. Him the police work. Yeah? Him just greener than green lizard, but him the police work. Yeah? And people don't know say, roll yourself in the tabloid, you know. So not because him greener than green lizard, if him not do the work, we are telling him not do the work. Him just love the little scratch, and him get woman and he could strike, but him have to get something. In return, can you love it, you know? See, him never want him wife in him part, but I said, him love it, and woman, that's why the name sick for him, yes. Yes. Yeah, Pat.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, the way you expose Catches Bully and him wife nobody know the type of role we play in a society, you know. Where him knocking the phone.
Yes.
You could have a Catches Bully where him wife no know to them out.
Well. Oh, some Catches Bully Junior you talk about.
Yeah, you could have some young Catches Bully where birth up all the place.
Yes.
Wife not at the rate of how him not go on as a stud, you know. He must produce.
Catches Bully a stud man. Enough man police complain. Every minute him just want to jump in and then catch it. And them complain, you know. And them not calling the name and say no, because they get promotion. Yeah. So them say my Catches Bully. Every minute go meet him, I will tell you, you know, you get a little strap. I just don't got that him up. But you know, like some police very corrupted and nasty, well. You know, he might deal with the situation, Catches Bully. So him just deal with film situation for the next level. But me more show no, but show me the card with them draw. Me I show no Andrew in a car. Remember me I show it from the other day. I'm gonna show the next part. Who tell me if you know Andrew this and the minions? Just tell me. Remember me I asked you before, you know. But tell me, I continue now with me I give me around 6 pieces, like 2 minutes. Yes. Watch this. Watch out.
The lion tells you experience matters. I agree. But after 40 years of experience, shouldn't we have seen 40 years of results?
It's an Andrew one, this, you know. 10 years of experience. Don't you know that's a result, right? Look here.
Change. All you must work again. Change.
My fellow animals of power, my brothers and sisters, from the forests, the deserts, the rivers, the mountains, and the cities. For 40 years, we have been told the same thing. Be
Andrew
patient.
one is 10 years.
Things will get better.
Yes.
The next administration will fix it. The next budget will solve everything. Yet here we are.
Not the same thing Andrew tell you now. He must fix and from poverty to prosperity. Listen, watch out.
When our grandparents were young, rabbits were promised clean rivers. When our parents were young, gazelles were promised better roads. When we were young kittens, we were promised electricity in every village.
Andrew with the big power plant and cheaper electricity, yet boss said can't do. Hold on, Andrew
Today,
up here.
the promises remain, but the problems have multiplied.
The promises still remain, but the problem multiply. Andrew, want to listen up? Andrew, so kitten not talk about him. You see what I'm doing, kitten. Hold on.
Who among us can say food is affordable? Who among us?
Hold on. Who yes can say right now in Jamaica food affordable? Anyone out there food affordable in Jamaica? Yes or no? Please and thanks. Andrew, you watch. Me listen. Hey, Andrew, hey. Him attack against Andrew, you know. That's how we attack against Andrew. Who can listen and tell me yes or no? Hear this.
Who among us can say food is affordable?
Food affordable at Jamaica, you was it? No. All right, listen again.
Who among us can say jobs are easy to find?
Job easy to find? Job, yeah, like Andrew telling you, but you said, Daniel. What on there? Hear this again.
Who among us can say corruption has disappeared?
Corruption disappear? Hey, Andrew, them build this up, you know. Well, I know the same thing we are asking, you know. What, Andrew, what job? Corruption disappear? Corruption gone? You know, say, Andrew, we get well, you know. Continue.
They promised us security, yet they allow their friends to use us as food. They allow
You hear this?
humans to enslave us. They put us
Yeah, them know, you know, say, police are shoot and get a youth and I kill them.
in cages and sell us whenever they like.
And put get a youth in a cage. Yeah, there.
They don't care about our children. They allow bandits to kidnap them. They don't
Hey, you know, it's pretty missing in Jamaica. It's unbelievable. Yeah, man, continue.
care about our health. That's why they don't fit our hospitals. They
Yeah, bomb clean. No, man. You know, say, Andrew them build this offer. And tough tongue them. And Andrew administration them build this offer. The hospital,
They
continue.
only empower themselves because we mean nothing to them, my friends.
So,
The Lion tells you experience matters. I agree. But after 40 years of experience, shouldn't we have seen 40 years of results?
after 10 plus years of experience matter, don't you suppose to see result? When you say any? Eh? In God with now enough times a 5 in 4.
Today, I stand before you not as the strongest animal. I stand before you as proof that leadership is not about claws. It is not about roaring. It is not about fear. It is about service.
If
Yeah, it don't make nice. I do something about service.
elected
Yes.
president of Palia, I will not ask what the kingdom can do for the lions. I will ask what government can do for every animal. The rabbit, the goat, the antelope, the monkey,
Yes.
the elephant, the birds, the fish, even the mice.
Yes.
Because Palia belongs to all of us.
Well, I know we're not done with you yet. Hear this, look what I do to him. Look what Andrew do. That's why I can't trust him. Look at brother.
You're not doing that. Instead, you're
Is that
protecting
the police now? Tell me if this don't go to them. Wanna look on this now. Look here.
that is
Cannot
feeding
dark
our
out.
fellow
Look here now.
animals.
Herman, look here.
I'm coming.
Yeah, Powell.
Good day, officer. Mr. Whisker. You have to come with me to the station. And also, you have the right to remain silent.
This is how we gotta start out, you know. At this Andrew that try draw, but me tell him say, hey, no, ramp with me, you know. Remember them go under bed for people too, you know. I wanna talk about your this and that, you know. I remember them kill Pangy and now nobody knows nothing about Pangy, you know. Nobody. Continue. Look.
Because anything you do or say will be used against you.
Yeah,
in a
there.
court of law. I need to call my lawyer. Sure you do, if you have one. But if you don't, one will be provided for. Let me get my phone, please.
Look on this.
Let's go. All right, meet me at the station. I will be there right away. Mr. Whisker, you have a seat.
Here we go to our say yes or no. Hear this. Cause I work with Andrew, you know. Hear this.
Am I under arrest? You are not under arrest, but could be if you
But could be.
are not careful. Mr. Whisker, I have heard so much about you, your speeches and insults. I just want to know what is giving you this got. Who is your sponsor? I mean, who are you working for? I work for all the animals dead or alive in the
Yeah, well, them why here insult and speech. It
kingdom of
is.
Paulia. You ask as if you don't live in this kingdom. You ask for what gives me the got? The hunger, the jobless,
Yes.
the fear of monsters in our villages.
And that give we the thing for go on in our whole and accountable to, you know. The guts.
The stealing of coins. And the injustice that is happening in this kingdom.
Yes.
Is what gives me the got. You are quick to bring me here, because I made a speech, because I spoke some truth, but monsters have been eating our animals in the bushes.
Yes.
And what have you done about it? Monsters will take our animals.
Police killing innocent youth, them are monsters. Eating me innocent youth, them hear this.
Animals from their homes and take them into the forest, and demand for billions of coins from poor animal families. What have you done about it? Nothing. Absolute nothing. You are supposed to protect the animals, but right now, you're not doing that. Instead, you're protecting the monsters that is eating our fellow animals.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you, if all these monsters eats all the animals in Paulia, who is going to be selling the food you buy in the market?
And same thing me ask them if everybody book, if peso they are gonna make money. If them now go crumble. Yeah, the animal, hey, I handle them this, brother, it come like, them build this for everything we ask to backside. Hear this.
Who is going to be driving your children to school? If these monsters eat all the animals that have farm, who is going to be producing the food you and your family will be eating every day? You don't need change, because you benefits from the lion. You get coins all the time.
Benefit from Andrew. Who you say pick up for him?
And your love for coins have blinded your conscience. The kingdom is on fire. And you're here sitting in your office, enjoying and looking for who to question. Is that not selfishness? What happens when all the animals are gone? The monsters will come for your family, friends, and relatives.
True.
You can run away to another kingdom, but will you take everyone you care about? You focus more on the coins you are getting. You have checkpoints in every local roads like you are protecting the animals, which you are not, obviously.
Checkpoint, you know, in a Jamaica like them a protect. Everything Andrew want to say, you know, and in criminal government.
But you are using your men to collect coins from struggling animals. You embarrass poor animals every day because of coins. You collect coins from rich animals and turn against the poor innocent animals. You give monsters Artemis they use to steal coins from animals. And when you are called to come perform your duties, you and your men will stay until the monsters run away before you come. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Enough! I won't have you insult me in my office. I can see you don't have manners. I'm gonna teach you some manners today. Fox! Take him to the dungeon.
I said I'm going to Jamaica, you know.
Breaking news. The popular cat have been taken by the Paulia warriors this afternoon. The cat might be brought in the Wisdom Square very soon. It's a sad day for the Paulia people. Our only hope is gone. Are we going to fold our hands? Come on, let's do something!
This kingdom is becoming scarier than before. Let me start saving coins to move to another kingdom.
You see it? And that's why I see people in my room. This is the same thing Andrew do down there, yeah? Same, hey. Let me give them a next piece of this part because this is very interesting. But if you really take it, you can't believe so this. Andrew on this. I'm administration and the ball lies. Look here. Look at
and members of the esteemed press. I speak to you today not as an apex predator, but as your selected servant.
I know you all have heard about the mysterious cat that is claiming to be smart. A little cat who can't even guide himself is asking to be your savior, promising you heaven and earth, which he has none.
He insults me privately and publicly, all because I gave you all freedom of speech.
Yeah, because in the freedom of that Andrew did not try to the youth, you know. Run under the bed and want to run him way. And the other day, they talk about them for charge people by internet like they can't charge anybody by internet. We then declare that self. Yeah.
How many of you that is following him really knows him? You follow people blind.
And so Andrew talk about is that what I'm saying? Is a back for the minds. The same thing with this nasty Andrew, you know. Andrew.
Blindly, just because of a mere promises. Anyways, I am here to address the kingdom, to let you know that I am still and will remain the king of the jungle, whether you like it or not.
Mr. Leon, are you saying that you are going to rule this kingdom forever?
I will rule the animal kingdom for 1 billion years, if God wished. Mr. President, thank you for your time. But most of the things he said is not an insult, but facts.
You don't see them as an insult because you're not the person he's talking to.
Yeah, there. So I facts him attack the facts. I sure say my criminal. Him say I insult.
Mr. Leon, are you afraid of the cat?
Why should I be afraid of a common cat? I single-handedly stopped monsters from enslaving the Paulians.
Where was that overgrown house pet
When we were battling for our freedom.
Yeah, there.
You are not afraid of him being the winner in the upcoming competition come 2028?
Only God who appoints me can remove me from this position, not you.
Yeah, this.
Not the cat, only God.
Mr. Leon, what's your opinion about the monsters and what they're doing in the kingdom?
My enemies want to use monsters in the kingdom to get rid of me. But I'm
I do it now. Yeah, I'm saying enemies. Andrew own this better.
a stubborn king who refuses to go, and I will participate in the upcoming competition.
Mr. Leon, we heard that your worries took the cat this morning. Why? Even though you promised us freedom of speech.
There is freedom of speech, but I cannot guarantee freedom after speech.
Bomba Creed. You hear this? You have freedom of speech, but him can't guarantee freedom of that speech. A criminal doing the cat have a cat have 28 bank account, people. This cat, this time have 28 bank account. I'll be a and everything. Eh?
But what I know, you notice them put the cat with a lion face. I really Andrew.
Lion, it's a lion. Yeah, lion. It's the same a cat, a lion. Yeah,
Yeah.
A big cat. But
Big cat.
Yeah, same I'm going to call a cat. But call him a period, don't.
Yeah, oh, mighty.
Call him a big cat, right? All right.
What's your take in the uprising of poor animals in the kingdom right now?
Let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them. Poverty is not a shameful thing.
Yeah.
I heard they're planning a protest because your warriors took Mr. Whisker. Are you worried about that? Our warriors acted within the law, if they like. Let them protest from now till tomorrow. I will remain unshakable. Thank you and goodbye.
Hey, a criminal in a better. Now I play that but me say Andrew I want left. I want two. Remember play that 2 minutes, 4 minutes. Watch that.
Can you? Because our information says his popularity doubled after his arrest. You were told to control the kingdom.
So this is what truth costs. Truth
The
costs
truth
more than
costs.
that. Who's there?
Someone who made the same mistake you just made.
And what's that?
Believing Paulia still belongs to the animals.
Who are you? 30 years ago, I was the kingdom's chief auditor. The same tortoise who disappeared?
I didn't disappear. I was made to disappear.
They lock
If
you
you're
up.
not careful, they'll do the same to you.
Yesterday they took a cat.
Yes!
Tomorrow they will take a rabbit.
Yes!
Then a goat.
Yes!
Then a bird.
Yes!
If we stay silent today, none of us will be safe tomorrow. Let them hear you.
Free Whisker! Free Whisker! Free Whisker! Free Whisker!
Free Whisker.
Free Whisker!
Look at now.
The Guerrilla Council. I thought they were a myth. Me too. We prefer it that way. Your problem is becoming our problem. I can handle him. Can you?
And the PSOJ that to the people. And the PSOJ this. Same problem Andrew him attack to, you know. And him set a loony. Look here.
Because our information says his popularity doubled after his arrest. You were told to control the kingdom. I have. Then why are the streets full? Release him.
Release him?
Or create a martyr. And martyrs are far more dangerous than politicians.
That's true, you know. Can we take a man and turn him the martyr? Far more dangerous than them, you know. Yeah, they get to it martyr. Them just the martyr inspire one bag of loony where blow you up and mash you up. Yeah, continue.
What is this?
The reason I'm still alive.
No.
Now you understand.
This can't be real.
Unfortunately, it is.
Impossible. Betrayal always comes from the side you least expect. Get up! What's happening? The president wants to see you.
Yeah, man.
Don't tell them about the files. Why?
Because the animal whose name you just saw is standing right behind you.
Honey badger?
I warned you.
Tell me this isn't true. Look at me! I didn't have a choice. Everybody has a choice. Not when they have your family. What? 3 years ago, they took my wife and children. Who? The kingdom.
Since then, I've been feeding them information.
About...
You hear this? And this Andrew do it more, you know.
About it.
I said, hey, but Andrew try this for me, no better. Andrew send some big old thinking piece of shit. I like to look that me should have dropped still, you know. Cause them don't know me, you know. Hey, them don't know some my head mad. I better be staying in my wilderness, yeah? Them don't know me, you know. Them don't want to wake me up, man. Continue.
Everyone.
You can't to Angela now. I'm not going innocent.
Sit down, Mr. Whisker. You wanted to see me. Yes. Do you know why kingdoms fall?
Because kings become selfish.
Wrong. Kingdoms fall because people stop fearing consequences. You have created something dangerous. Hope, chaos.
The kingdom was already in chaos.
I want you to give up the...
You say, go and blame Mr. Whisker, say I'm a create. No. Him create hope. So this is Andrew using head.
I will give you 10 trillion coins.
Sorry, but I have to
No,
refuse.
man.
Did you see your friend?
Let me say something to you, Miller. Anybody that come to Jamaica, you that hear because you that see time people that video, don't follow these things, man. Don't follow it. And them wanna go on OT and them thing that come out. For you come to the airport, you know, you have to come and process. Them wanna go not follow these things, man. We know when I firmer than that. Remember Andrew them a master of lies and all kind of things, you know. Remember when I do tabloid. But you think about that. You simply and you come and can see anybody come say that. Them that provide that video, can them see that mean them have phone and them can video. Yeah? All right. Yeah, man. Go and hold that.
Friend?
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
You think you're different?
I know I am.
You remind me of someone.
Who?
Your father.
But we're going to get them the last one, you know. Hey, brother. You know, say Andrew, you know, say Andrew them cabinet is better. You know, say the same thing them do, man.
Definitely. Yeah, the definition of the tape completely, you know, solidified Andrew Holness cabinet and the whole administration and Andrew himself. Criminals. And I mean, abusive criminal as well. Trample all over the people. But very interesting. I mean, how people find it amusing, but very informative. Continue, my brother.
Is how kingdoms end. No, that is how kingdoms begin again. My father died when I was a kitten.
Did he?
What is this?
The truth.
You're lying.
Am I? Your father wasn't killed by monsters. Your father was my vice president.
No.
And he was preparing to remove me from power.
Yeah.
What did you do to him? What did you do to him?
I did what was necessary.
Yeah.
We have a problem. What now? The Northern Battalion has defected. What? The soldiers are refusing orders. Impossible. Thousands are joining the protests. More bad news! What? The Eastern Province just declared a civil shutdown. No.
Markets are closed. Roads blocked. Workers have abandoned their offices.
Your Excellencies.
What now?
The animals are marching toward the palace.
Yeah, man.
Free Whisker! Free Whisker!
Do you hear that? Yes. That is how kingdoms end.
No. That is how kingdoms begin again.
Free Whisker! Free Whisker! Free Whisker!
Open fire now! All right, sir.
You see that? What? Look at your friends. What happened?
Shoot them enough. Doctor,
Yeah,
I
man.
told you to take the money, but you refused.
Protests don't bring revolution.
Same thing in
Any
Jamaica.
changes that happen because of protest is just out of consideration and sympathy. A kingdom can pick anyone that caused chaos and keep him for 100 years. Nothing will happen. Protest can't bring him out.
What do you benefit from all this? All your children are living in a foreign kingdom.
Andrew, people them live in a foreign kingdom. Bombard.
True.
Andrew, you them in a strong arms. Them good.
Enjoying themselves. But you're here causing damages in the kingdom. You're already wealthy. You have all the coins that can sustain even your grandchildren for their lifetime.
That not sound like Andrew, people. Tell me the truth, no, man. Hear this.
Why are you doing this? Because I am the chosen one. But the people no longer wants you. Let's watch and see.
Fox! Am here, Your Excellency. Take him back to the dungeon.
Brother, we continue with it, man. Hey, it's nice to watch what Andrew this, you know. In a cartoon style, Andrew. Multi-rich, them a billionaire and everything, and you know, youth, them are right, 2 youth, other people have 6 youth, 8 youth, 5 youth, them are suffer. Andrew youth, them are right, And you have some little idiot to run behind him and other foolishness. This have to stop, brother. This the pick. Andrew and net. Eh?
Yeah, man, them have to stop, my brother. A long time we are pressed for that, you know. Yeah. Because you can't allow one man to just carry the country in a place of, you know, darkness. Nobody can see no light a shine upon Jamaica again and Jamaica. We have to stop him. Yeah. He has taken the country as far as him can, him and him cabinet. Them now have nothing more to offer to Jamaica and Jamaicans. Remember, we have seen the best of Andrew Holness, you know, and the best of Andrew Holness is criminality and corruption. So we don't want to see nothing more from him. We want to get rid of him. Pack him back and leave. That's what the sheriff said. But him find himself very stubborn in regards to acknowledging the actual, you know, severity of him governance. Yeah. Remember, under film leadership, you know, and governing the country, you know. We get level 4 travel advisory and security and health. And he hasn't fixed the problem as yet either. The problem still exists. Yeah. But under the current scheme, I think with such international travel advisory, where him and him cabinet now, you know, sort that out. Them want take 10,000 deportees in our place. Yeah, and they are not regular deportees, they are detainees deportees. And as Rubio said, them despicable. You understand? So we have a problem with that because, I mean, them are going to be a burden upon the health. Yeah? And them are going to be a burden upon security as well because despicable people, you know. And as soon as them become acclimatized to the Jamaican environment, then who knows if it now will bring out back the best out of them, which is the worst we want to have in our, you know, social environment. We don't want criminal just because the whole ramification of this thing, you know, people. And right now, we have to send a message to the government in Jamaica. You see, if you take 10,000 criminals, you have to let out every criminal that we have in our penal institution. No 2 ways about it. You can't bring people a criminal and give them freedom in Jamaica. While you have Jamaican where a criminal want to send to prison. Because several Jamaicans in a prison where they're not supposed to in them place there. But they must serve long-term sentence. You understand? Yeah. One man did serve over 40 years in there and ice at free, you know. Cost the country 100 million. You understand? Because of the justice system where we have that is corrupt against black Jamaicans. Yeah, but you want to take some foreign national. Yeah? Some foreign national, you know. And then dump them in a Jamaica. Like what Rubio said. You understand? Using them rhetoric of shithole country, which, I mean, if you go and brand these countries who sign up, yeah, for accommodate these detained deportees, then you can use that type of expletive words, you know, as it relates to shithole country, you know. You have to show some more respect, yeah. But what we say, a disrespect, because what? When Rubio simplify in our words, he might tell us Andrew one is a shithouse leader, leading a shithouse country. Yeah. That him technically I tell we, because them have so much money, him well compromised. And the truth of the matter is that he will give away everything Jamaica have just to keep himself afloat. Because by right, Andrew should have sink already, you know. And more than a decade what a chaos this guy has caused to the Jamaican society. For them enter into politics. But you see, when you give him the full outright leadership of the party and the country over the last decade, him take it to a higher level in terms of the high level of corruption that he has, you know, engraved within the society. And we are talking about people who we invest a lot into. Remember, I know, few, you know, incorporate the educational system in your country, you know. Remember, I take a lot of fundings, you know, put up school buildings and teacher becomes teacher, and all these things. So there's a lot of, you know, high-level investment going into that. And when these people graduate and come out with qualification that's supposed to serve Jamaica, yeah, but these people buy into corruption. It's a no-win situation for the country. Because your best brain, them being paranoid and cocaine. Yeah. Them not thinking straight anymore. Yeah. What Andrew do is dangle the carrot in front of them eye. The whole heap of eye increase. And them all walla in a corruption they wanna mash up the place. So we are look upon everything. Yeah. If you can't fix things for the local or you go take foreigners. Yeah, because you have to give them people at house, you know. And you can't put them on that tarpaulin. I remember Crab said them have a free when them come to Jamaica, so you can't. You're not in a prison in the first place, so you can't put them in a prison. Yeah, I remember, you know. But there are some people, yeah, and I have two very accredited, you know, occasion in my life. When we work for two opposition leaders, two of them become prime minister. When we there at Jamaica, I work at PJ Patterson House. Yeah, up an Arbor. That time I work for Protector. Yeah, security company, up on Beachwood Avenue. Yeah, by your left hand, going up to Half a Tree Road, where you left up down at RGR. And me I last man work at Patterson Yard. And when them win the election, Mobile Reserve come and me left and go my place a resident. Me come a UK here. Me work for David Cameron when him a opposition. Yeah. Yeah, a real talk. And him become prime minister. Me have that distinction. Yeah. Now when me look on Cameron, yeah, and the conservative government did offer Jamaica in terms of a state-of-the-art prison. State-of-the-art prison. And allowances on top of that. Now they would have a state-of-the-art prison if you're going to keep them in a hole in here. But Jamaica don't even have shelter for the people in the country when we have hurricane disaster and all these things. Much less you have to take 10,000 people so integrate. You want to integrate them in our society. That is why we not downsize it to 25. Yeah. a flight where we know so that I take up a whole heap of aviation fuel back and forth for bring them people. Because what I want to transport them on regular domestic flight. I risk that, you know. Because you have to have security personnel and them people are going to handcuff. Because we know them transport deportee. Yeah. You have some people with security mark on the back of them dancing. I supervise these people on the flight because they are danger. Yeah, especially on a domestic flight. So the whole ramification is that we shouldn't enter into this negotiation. None at all. But licky and greed within the government structure we are run Jamaica because them a chopper government. You know. From day one we established them. Them are the real scammer in the country. As a matter of fact, they established and bring scamming come to Jamaica. Anybody want to do the research? Look at which government scamming was introduced.
And there are more questions.
Continue, Pat, continue.
Yeah, I will see the real nature of a problem we have in the country. Yeah, when you have a rogue government, you know, remember anything goes, you know, people. Yeah, and what goes out the window is the true sense of the law. You understand? Because when you have criminal who head an organization, anything possible. That's why we have 3 trillion, the first in the history of the country. And at any administration, 3 trillion becomes unaccountable for. That's why you can't have permanent secretary, them not having a procurement guideline for up long. Yeah, over 11 years. But them are collect wages. But that's what the system said. And by accident, and by design. That is how the system sets up. People just work to rule. But these people sell out Jamaica. They are not patriotic Jamaicans. When you can be manipulated and twist and turn by a rogue government, then you is just like the rogue government. You're supposed to be a whistleblower. Because we know Andrew only set up the society where fear becomes, you know, the order of the day amongst people, law-abiding people know things and afraid to talk it. Find a way to be a whistleblower. Sell the story out there. Bring it to their attention. Yeah. Of the people in the country. Don't be a part of the whole, you know, corruption environment. Because them say silent is consent. And if you know something that is detrimental and you protect that information by being silent, then you are just a part of the whole corruption and conspiracy theory. So we have to deal with these people. On a practical term, we have to deal with them. Yeah? Because they are entrusted to play a vital role into society and let society know what's going on within the country. But them take bribe. And you gag them, you know. Put gorilla tape around their mouth, you know. Threaten them, you know. And what Andrew them do? What Andrew cabinet do? And we are show the people them demonstrate some type of fear factor within society. Like Roy Evans from Integrity Commission, the director of investigation, him get gunshot and briefcase snatched. Draw away, take away from him. Who da want a briefcase when it now carry cash? A document when you, the criminal, can't even read with it on the paper. But you go for that. That is a directive order. When you have the ongoing investigation up at SSL headquarters at Constant Spring Road, remember that place had never been broken into, you know. But vital component that have the ingredients of the corruption. And we are talking about component like computer and laptop. Then they get stolen, but the place under security. And you notice, you know, you're the ongoing investigation and them criminals they apprehended and you get back the thing them. The government just can't fool man like me and we alone some man Byron, you know. And more platform out there, you know, we have real critical thinkers. Can't go around with a little anti-panky game on our play. You understand? Because we always seen a lot of development when certain information come to the light, when the public is aware of what is going on. Yeah, briefcase gone, man get gunshot, you intimidate him, so, you know, just the sides and this man and Pantan with the experience of running the Integrity Commission, them leave up, you know, because them sweat head too, you understand? And people within themselves, you know, want to be more preservative, yeah, of them life by withdrawing themselves from certain firing line, yeah. Such place like the Integrity Commission where investigate the criminal them. But the criminal them on the upper hand because them establish a corrupt JCF, you know, Andrew Force, you know, where them create a thing called death squad within the Jamaica Constabulary Force that we know is designed to serve, protect, and reassure and uphold the law. You create a death squad and the death squad create them up within the last 2 years. I mean, they have been doing it prior, but them turn it up within the last 2 years. Yeah, because the last 2 years coincide with the mood of the nation, you know, as it relates to them not supporting Andrew Holness. Andrew have to keep the election, you know, go all out and keep the election for retain power. Even for him seat gone, size foot, we know what them do. Yeah, because the people them reject him. So when they turn up the thing for them with the state killing. Now we have to look at certain other fundamental aspect. Yeah, when we are dealing with this guy, as it relates to what we know him do. Yeah, by stealing the general election. You understand? We see him breach a lot of, you know, protocol as it relates to the constitution surrounding general election. I remember young lad commit one breach. Andrew commit 18 breach. 18 the party commit. Remember Andrew turn up in a constituency, you know. And when them see the way about orange, him never like we are going, you know, go away and come back with police, you know. And what them do? Them suppress the constituency, him lock off all polling station, him get too involved. I remember Andrew supposed to spend 5 minutes and to spend the whole day concentrating and making sure that all him plans come to tuition. You understand? Yes. So mobilize the police them into action. We see them a traveling all ballot box all over the place when it does go across this. So. Yeah. You have people that spend 45 minutes to cast one vote because of voter suppression. And then now what them do, them not care about who want vote, how much want vote. Once you suppress the People's National Party supporters, then the corruption scheme where them have layout already will take place in the night, where you see the light gone and the two internet provider them now have no communication. And him and Buchanan Shabadi and the whole entourage of them. Yeah, when everything come back on the street, you see certain people who ended up down, a surge pass and I go, we and become declare winner. James Robertson. Yeah. Against Mr. Williams. Over in St. Thomas. Williams beat him. Them steal that. Road at the side chick bulldozer. Crawford. Them still fair one, and fair one was clear and obvious. Because all our 4 counts that them lose in the local government election. So it show you a weak base. Yeah. A GLP supporter. None of our councillors them no win in the local government election. Which we know send a clear indication as to the mood of the voter apathy when in the country. You understand? It shows you so them a change. That has always been the demographic line where you use to determine what will happen after local government election. But she win. Andrew, people are rejecting. Because if you're a guy, we have so much $1 billion in constituency, shabby. I remember Buchanan has always put in a strong, competition against him for the seat. Has always been a strong opponent. So like Buchanan not have the base. Yeah, and Buchanan have a base that is more knowledgeable, more educated up on Mullines Road. Them people are upper class, middle class. Yeah. Rather Andrew place na the heart of Andrew constituency in a Waterhouse. Them people are licky. Licky live right when I want nothing going forward. They must want zinc fence round them and pothole in a road and degraded sidewalk and tea flight and bridge water and all them. I just them life that them want. Yeah. Them outlook on life don't take into consideration or you grow your country or you increase your GDP among citizens. Them not look on it, them just want to wake up on the sunshine. Yeah. And them out chow something. Yeah, not have any substances. Most of it are carbohydrate. Yeah. Wheat and all them things there. Rice. Yeah. Diabetes menu. Yeah, no look relish to the planet and then the hard tough piece of chicken back. Chop up and curry and all them things there. The raw turkey neck. Yeah. All them little fish tail and fish head and all. Hey, Jamaica taking a whole barrage and garbage and that whole, Them import, come give the people and feed in Jamaica, Thing where people reject overseas. Because there is no one that will get rid of fish head. Because fish head attached to the body of the fish. And you sell it like that. But you see people take off fish head because most people don't like fish head. But that come at Jamaica and people buy fish head. Fish head to look after, to put meal on table. Yeah? Well, look, all tough chicken back a cover Jamaica. All raw turkey neck. Yeah? And these things are matters of cause for concern. Because Jamaica can produce everything we want, From agriculture through poultry, vegetable and all these things. Yeah. Jamaica have what it takes to be self-reliant in feeding itself. Yeah. So when you look at high importation, we don't need to pay that amount in importation fee for goods. No. We're supposed to be exporting that. But when you have a government who does not want to see the average small man succeed, what you do? You suppress the area where we have employment in. So even the farmer never get suppressed because they use James Roberts, as a catalyst within that field. You have importation class A license for green produce from America. So you as a farmer do the same type of agriculture, production. You become stagnated because you can't go up against the giant, Because what the giant have within film scope, is that him have a no tax policy, tax-free, duty-free. While you have to buy fertilizer, pay tax, you have to buy a file, pay tax, you have to buy a O, pay tax, a farm, pay tax. You're well taxed. So how you have to compete with the man when I have no tax burden? It's just the same thing with the Chinese, them. The local shopkeeper can't sell at the Chinese price because the Chinese does not pay tax. Doesn't. So what the Chinese will always do is sell for a 5 cent less or a 10 cent less, and then you say round a miss chin, up a miss chin, round a miss a chin, up a miss a chin. And neglect the man who start the thing, which is the ordinary Jamaican who set up a corner shop in your community. Will stop you from venturing outside of your community to go look your food commodities. Yeah? All of a sudden, Chinaman come and replace him. Or replace her with Mr. Chin and Miss Chin, where them are criminal. All prisoner them where the Chinese government send come our place to come work back the money where them spend to feed them and care them in a prison. And Jamaica people want to wise up to a melting pot I tell you now. Coming out the tabloid. You understand? These people should not be in Jamaica. Should not be in Jamaica. And being a monopoly within the trade sector where them belongs to. Yeah, right. Let me see what this I say. See it on the big monitor. Alright, yeah. Pressure mount PSOJ call for PM to remove Wheatley from ministerial duty. Then that's not supposed to be the order of the day. Instead of him there to
let me show somebody something the part. Alright, this is 9 minutes ago. And when me are telling you just 25 when you hear say, you see anything, somebody just put this. And when you look on it, can we have not the PSOJ because them don't want to come out, so we have to put pressure on them. Because remember within them will be a cocaine and thing themselves. Them can't tell nobody nothing. So it a look bad now, and we say them not come out now the churches. This who the church come out now. Remember Mark word. Because we have said them over the whole time, you know, you're nothing from them. So them come out 9 minutes ago, we see it. The person when just asked me about 25 come in. Anybody tell you that, you know, say that I see video with that. If, remember the day just get dark up, you don't see it. You don't know. Yeah? 25. But oh, I know 1 or 2. But I go back to brother, to where them US are do. You're gonna send 2 Jamaican. We're gonna pass Jamaica and send them we're gonna over 10 kids. Them guys forgot send kids, over then. Alright, and them now. But you send them a send kids, them mind stay. But you know, you send them a send kids. You go and always say, oh, you see it? No, you can't trick nobody. Send kids a nice place. It not them kind of like Jamaica and them thing neither. Nice place when them go there so them feel nice, and I don't think them I want to come over right now. Them that they carry come. But if you send them a 80 now, you know, say, well, they're not going to that. But you send them, go send kids. When you send them a send kids, you know, him have Jamaica, you know, but I treat them one, treat Jamaican come people, you know. And please, Andrew tell them to send them down there, you know. Say, man, put even 2 Jamaican tonight. Them no Jamaican. Jamaican now reject them to come home. A matter of fact, let me tell you this. Your Dr. Crabs are around 100 of them are come home every month. Every month. Me play back the clip, him say 100 Jamaican are going to get deported to Jamaica every month. Yeah? They might get deported from there back to Jamaica every month. So if you take 2, that wouldn't make no sense if you send them home. Nobody rejecting them. So you know, play upon nobody, that is not a wise move. Let me play this part. Let me play this. Hear this. Not my word. Yeah.
And there are more questions this evening about the third country nationals MOU signed between Jamaica and the United States. This after 2 Jamaicans were among a group of people deported to St. Kitts and Nevis under the program in May. Jamila Maitland explains.
2 Jamaicans and 1 Belizean were among the first batch of third country.
I remember 5, you know, 5. So you know about put the Jamaican in there, the Belizean. It doesn't make sense. I do them nice. That's a nice thing. Okay, you know, go home and go. Let me play it back again. And this them I try to do for trick people. Hear this.
2 Jamaicans and 1 Belizean were among the first batch of third country nationals to land in St. Kitts and Nevis in May. The nationals arrive as part of a similar controversial agreement signed between Jamaica and the United States. Nevisian journalist Devon Cornelius says, like Jamaicans, citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis have lots of questions.
You know, is the government being transparent with us here in St. Kitts and Nevis? Are they telling us everything that we should know? Or are they telling us things that we need to know? Questions also surround national security. Persons have questioned the criminal backgrounds of these nationals.
The Jamaican government said it would never reject any national coming home after being deported. How then were these two Jamaicans deported to St. Kitts and Nevis, and have they reached out to the Jamaican government for assistance to return home? TVJ News posed those questions to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We did not receive a response. The journalist did say that the non-nationals can stay in St. Kitts and Nevis if they choose.
So they are free to stay, they're free to leave. They're not being compelled to stay, and they're not being compelled to depart St. Kitts and Nevis.
You see it? In that now, I carry come. So nobody now compel you to leave. I carry come, you can move around. So nobody when I carry come, them can just, if them dead, if them free for stay, them now go and go away, because they might get house and thing and down there are nice too when they might come back to Jamaica. They might just want to stay down there. Can't show them a Jamaica until your time. Them can just leave them free. And the government have to send them home, them free. But in our situation, I know carry come, you know. And some guy from over all over the place were criminal. And the worst are come to Jamaica. Continue.
Managing Director of the Caribbean Immigration Services in New York says the program is designed to remove immigrants seeking asylum without due process.
So the whole idea of you staying here while that process slowly...
That's that fuckery, you know. What am I talking about the whole idea? And some scumbag and one of them are seek and they want to get asylum. It's not all of them. Them go through illegally and them get catch. And some of them all pedophile and raper. So when I talk, I don't know where them time. Let me skip it. We know about him, you know. We don't want to hear from him neither, you know. Remember, we know this, you know. Skip you, man. Let me hear this.
The TCN agreement violates international law by fueling arbitrary detention, family separation, and exposing vulnerable individuals such as asylum seekers or refugees to a country where they are likely to face persecution, violence, or severe threats to their life or freedom. A U.S. Supreme Court judge also called it unlawful. It's being appealed. Among the questions from observers, could the Jamaican government be enabling anti-human rights laws, and at what cost?
If we're calling that an MOU, then what is in it for Jamaica? What is in it for these smaller countries that are taking on these responsibilities? What is in it for them?
The Jamaican government denied that there was any trade-offs in the agreement.
So I'm telling you, so that the ever not trade-off then, that means that cause Jamaica some money then, more than what we think. He might take them a matter of fact, he might take them like them a slave. I take money for go keep them. And that bad.
Very bad.
Eh?
No, I say that very bad and despicable and deplorable. The course of action where the government pursue, just for self-gain. Because, I mean, we know it's a one-half money they are getting, you know. And the whole sinister is that they might even hide all the money where them get for the individual and don't give them none, or give them a portion and rob a bit. Because them see it as something lucrative for them. This can't be just you being accommodative at the government. In a disregard. There's a lucrative deal. And just send all the marks go deal with that, you know. And go ratify it, you know. And then she come and I tell we lie. So she go for skill workers.
I lie that, man.
And then end up in this negotiation for criminals. That is too wide a disparity. For you sell that narrative. We now we do rubbish that and throw that one side. You can't go for skill worker. And then end up being the person, the spokeswoman for that national security matter as it relates to taking 10,000 detainee deportee. You can't end up doing that. You're not the foreign affairs minister and you don't speak on security matters. But then you don't have a portfolio, right? So this to show you how weak and pathetic the leadership of the administration is, that anybody can go lobby on behalf of the government for subject matter where they don't have the nuance and the know-how to deal with it. You understand? She not qualify to entertain these type of conversation. Because there are a lot of stipulation that goes within this. You know. First of all, them have to process. So this couldn't be you just go there and then process start to take place. No. You have to know about in transit. That means them and them we are ready. Come on. We need the full MO as it relates to this. MOU. We need the full MOU. We have to get that.
Yeah, man.
We're not satisfied with a little pitchy-patchy conversation and, you know, remarks were coming from the hierarchy. Yeah. You cannot sell this to a nation. And we're talking about a nation that we all know what our sovereignty. Yeah. You can't just sell it out to the big mighty USA, you know. That's we now becomes the collection point for them prisoner. Yeah. When we have a high crime rate in the world, yeah, but we have to take more criminal power we have, but we can maintain the whole stability of a crime environment. It loose till all police now are participating in it. It's bad. Remember you have all of special police branch CTAC, you know, cocaine trade center. That is how deplorable our security is. But we are the criminal and who wanna make that suggestion say yes, we can have these arguments. She not a portfolio rights. And Jamaican must realize and understand the sensitive nature of what is on the table at the moment for discussion. Arguments, we don't know as an ambassador, and she never do great in her time as an ambassador either. Because she not bring nothing to Jamaica, you know. Where ambassadorial duty would have give her the privilege to go and lobby and negotiate on behalf of Jamaican for some real investment, some grants and all these things. She as an ambassador is a shamble, just like Gugu Gaga. You understand? But at them people, Andrew always appoint. Yeah, because Andrew can't appoint anyone with real, you know, patrioticism, you know. I be a sellout artism appointment. People will sell the country for your ice cream. I remember ice cream melt fast in a tropical climate. But just the fact that them have get ice cream. Yeah. The ice cream and not long lasting, you know. It melt in the sun easily and start run finale and back, you know. But they will sell the country for your ice cream. So when we see happen to the country, yeah, and it's something that we should be, you know, unaware of. We should only be alarmed at the high rate of the activity, of the corruption where the government roll out in the society, where you will sell the country for your ice cream, where you know it have a melt in the sun. Yeah, now last you know long. None of them carry out that. Yeah. While we should have defend the rights of the country. Remember the teaching of Michael Manley, you know, was about self-reliance and about standing firm, stand up for truth and right and justice. Remember when Michael Manley share out the wealth in the country, you know, he distributed on a fair and square playing field where everybody can participate. Then take the farmer them off on the mountainside and say, come down, come farm the level land. Yeah. He make sure know if you can't read him say Jamal. Yeah. He make sure know so basic amenity as it relates to social security service being offered by the government to elderly people and young people. That's why I'm bringing the clinics them. Yeah. The clinics them now to make sure know a certain illness within the community, the clinic can deal with it. You don't have to go to the public hospital. Yeah, you have a teeth again problem, you go for the clinic, the dentist is there. Yeah, make sure no have a bus service that operate on time. So people working class, people, if you catch a bus the right time, you will reach work early. You understand? Those were the foundation of how Michael Mann built Jamaica, you know. We as black people, you know, what we do? We sell that to capitalism because capitalism put saltfish on the table over education. And saltfish is something you put in your mouth. That's why we said enough Jamaican licky. You understand? Sell the country for nothing. Yeah, how long saltfish can last you? Education lasts you a lifetime. How long saltfish can last you? Mighty God, I remember saltfish in our water, you know. You have to go up to Canada, up to Halifax and all them places there. Yeah, because it's a fish where it not come in a tropical water. You understand? But me ask the people, we prepare saltfish over education. How long? One roll of saltfish or a box of saltfish can last you compared to education. Me know education lasts you a lifetime. Yeah? So now look at idiot dimmy government will pride himself on capitalism. Can't come sell that to me. That is not a commodity that I want. Me never not take it from you free. And everything me take from people, you know. Me that funny man, you know. Sometimes me alone, some talk, something, and me just mirror myself on him, you know. Same way me turn. Me no yam from people. Everybody know that. Everybody who know lie, they can't tell that to do it. That man is not yam from people. You mad? Especially Chinese and Indian, you crazy. From here I go to school, me know about a little nursery rhyme. I say, coolie babu ship and kalal one ton round yammy and because the coolie them nasty. We used to say that about them. Much of the Chinese, them will kill dog, rat, puss, all these type of thing, cockroach, maggot. Them breed maggot and fry it, you know.
Everything.
Chinese, them have a lab and be a maggot, them breed that and fry that. And people go sample fries it and say nice, it crunchy. I remember you can't cook my food with brown sauce, you know, to hide the meat, you know. No, and I'm hey, me serious, man. Me no ramp them way there. You can't get me going to a restaurant, go yam like a cop, you know. My kitchen there for my house. I'm a chef. Yeah, juice and all them things, they make me natural juice. So one lady earlier on at the chat, Janet, say, oh, me look young. Big up yourself, Janet. Oh, you mean melting pot young, yes? But me know I train us to be the act tonight, you know. Yeah, man, but at the same thing when time you have on the act same way, you know. Yeah. It's what we are talking about. Just look there.
Sell it in the market. Approximately 1 out of every 10 restaurants in China use this oil. The demand for it in China is so high that 20 million tons of gutter oil are extracted every year. In certain areas of
20 million tons. In Jamaica, go to oil.
Yeah, man.
Take it out of that and then boil it. And
sewage, you know. Sewage, you know.
Go to oil.
Tell the people sewage. In Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, now, remember them to carry all plastic rice come down there to kill off the people, you know. Yeah. Remember them sugar have aluminium in it, you know. Metal.
Yes.
You understand? So, these people are people that you cannot allow them to have too much foothold in your economy and your environment. They are detrimental. I remember them at the place to dip and capture, you know.
Yeah.
That's why they will have to cut the birth rate in a China a couple of years back. They released it recently. Enough of them live on water, you know, because them not no land space. Jamaican people need to know these things. So they might do a mass migration all over the third world country then. And put them foot in there and capture the people and thing and disrespect the people. Because we see them do it in Africa. And why is the African have to wise up and start put some liquor and eat them nastiness and some of them run out of the place back. Them they go there call them monkey and all them things there. Now people in place. Remember we to them keep all, exhibition and them auditorium, Yeah, and in the so, in front of the world, Them a call black people monkey, They will have to give some apology because they don't know the place set Yeah, internet. You can't hide nothing again. I remember the international community, them said them have a policy to stamp out racial discrimination. But we know sometimes among we play double standard with that. Yeah, but we at the same time we have to maintain the principle and the protocol of what we know. Remember, we are the greatest on earth, as black people, Somehow we shy away from the reality, And go on like we want to downsize ourselves. Because we feel uncomfortable amongst the light skin and the tall, silky hair them. Remember, we run the place. No 2 ways about that. Check your history and do your research. And you see the power and the potency of the black human race. How we build the pyramid, One of the greatest invention or creation on earth. Because when you see them big stone, them will never have no crane to lift up them thing there,
Not at all. But them lift them up. And them cut it and nice, everything. Black to black. Move. Nothing. And
that is still
part. I know it marvel. It marvel a lot of people, a lot of signs.
Still one of the wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we as black people let down ourselves. Yeah. And we let down ourselves in many regards. You understand? Because we are too easily tricked. We are too easily bribed. And we are too easily led astray from the principle of who we are. I identify myself, Yeah. As a troubadour of the black race on earth. I'm proud of my skin color. Yeah. I'm proud of when I see my fellow black people attain within the international community. Sports and all these things. Remember, golf or somewhere, a white people alone play, but Tiger would become the greatest, in modern time, Greatest. Remember, Tiger would dominate the game of golf longer than any other individual. And Jack Nicklaus have more major than him, And I just what? Tiger would, just get in a little mode of complacency and just mash up his career, but leave that alone. Remember, we produced Michael Jackson, greatest dancer. You understand? The man will bring charisma on stage. You understand? We pull hundreds of thousands of people in venue. Sell out! And we can't go on and on. We have Usain Bolt. Look from people around. A Bolt ever run the fastest time for the 100 meter. So the dynamicism amongst black people must be recognized and must be demonstrated by a leader within the black fraternity. But you come here and be worse than the colonial black master. A guy like Andrew. Just come and decide to trample upon the race of people we represent. And trample upon them in a manner that show no regard. None whatsoever. When you look upon the 57-year-old man with dead, we call him wife and explain to her what was about to take place. And when the wife run go, and make connection with the police them, and them tell her, say the only thing I pass up, that's a fire brigade. But you don't hear Andrew come out and say a single word in that regard. Me tell people, say, why I'm run out, and say something from Buju circumstance was because not long after them wipe out Buju. Them also wipe out an American. Them get tricked through the skin color. Cause them did say that foreign national true complexion, them don't do what them do. So you know this administration and the police have a thing for black people. No, this remind me of Mugabe down in Africa. You understand? This remind me of S.W. Kirk down in South Africa as well. Yeah, it remind me too much of what took place in the African continent when Michael Manley, the statement as him is and Bob Marley that go down there and, you know, exercise them voice, speak on behalf of the black people them, so that them can get a respite from the harsh treatment of the ruling government. But when we look at Jamaica now, I do the same thing. The thing where we campaign against under Michael Manley. Yeah. And what we see when our icon like Bob Marley go down there. No people never know this, you know. When Zimbabwe get them independence, one international artist them asked to come and perform. And it's Bob Marley and they say do not dread it in Zimbabwe. Let me tell you this. Yeah? That is how highly respected Jamaican was in the fight against apartheid. Yeah? And the struggle against black people in Africa. Michael Manley led from the front along with Robert Nesta Marley. Remember, you know, when the two leaders them, you know, in South Africa, you know, and they so Bob going to do one love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright, them join hands together. You understand? So our thing, yeah, when we offer to the world, when we contribute, must be acknowledged. And when I say acknowledge, it must be also maintained. And the Andrew government, they destroy all of that, you know. Right now, the world level, I sing Jamaican name like one time, I get it up. Too much bad publicity has surfaced within recent time, where the entire outside world is looking in on Jamaica as a banana republic. A banana republic that run by an incompetent leader who we know is a crime minister, one who have been sold to the world. And I have tell the people in no uncertain manner that he is not prime minister material and him don't support. Him no surplus to requirement. We don't need him no more, you know. Because remember him allow him cabinet, yeah, to fall into disrepair. You understand? Him cabinet mash up. Them have all in-house fighting right now. So you know him cabinet fall into disrepair. Remember there is, you know, and we know for a fact, say you have ingoing fighting within the leadership fraternity of the JLP. Because Tough Time want it, because the PSOJ boy, they prefer Tough Time over Lion Andrew. Yeah? But Andrew, with him back it where him have, yeah, him a relent in that regard. You understand? It not let go so easy. But I know him a them first choice. A Tough Time, but Tough Time no 6.5 dozen Andrew Holness. Him no better. No better Erin, no better Barrel. Because remember, Tough Time failed the health sector, you know. And Tough Time carry out a whole heap of criminality activity as well. So I wouldn't replace Andrew with Tough Time. No way. And when I look far and wide, like when Andrew did ask the question if anybody on the investigation within the party, and him said, no, because I look far and wide. And him can't say. Well, when I look far and wide, I said, no one within this current Jamaica Labour Party administration that is capable of becoming the chief civil servant. So the whole entire them to pack them back and go free Jamaica now. Yeah, Jamaica has been suppressed for too long under the whole in this administration. Yeah. And the suppression spill over upon the people in the country where them lose them life. Like, or you see fly drop when you spray beer gun upon them. Yeah. But yet still you have a criminal guy. When they tell the Jamaican said, him no make promisement, him make commitment. Yeah. But me not see him committed to nothing when he promise the people. Cause I remember him telling me no, so them easier to get gunshot and a mama P than being hit by a bus. But me sure know in a mama P time, no gunshot now kill, we see them at the alarming rate like what we see now. Remember, this a state bullet and a gunman bullet. State bullet and lick with people. And the way them angle with people and body, it traumatize you. When you hear how much shot a live man I get where you know him dead now. You see him and you hear the shot them. And a one and a two. Anyway from 4. Go all the way up to 13. When the unsound man when named God from down a mandible. 50-odd-year-old man him get 13 bullet. 13 you know. Marvel me. Mash me up. Me feel inside of me a turn for no say. Regardless of the person mental stability. They are still Jamaican and they are alive. And his life should not have been, cut short by 13 bullets from the state gun. We see how them angle little youth them, we see how them angle Ramario, Sterling and them say a shootout, we see how them mash up the 3 youth them and how them, how them was so degrading, yeah. After shooting youth them to death and telling lie, them drop them on the asphalt. Drop them. Now them they are major cause concern for a man like Melting Pot, Me not digest them there, No. Me look upon them there as being, very cruel to humanity. Your fellow human being. Your fellow Jamaicans. I remember when we execute we youth them, We don't know the bloodline. How we get rid of, We cannot get rid of somebody who are going to be greater than Usain Bolt because one of them youth that come producing. Yeah? Nobody never know where Wesley Bolt and Jennifer Bolt did have a produce, Can't remember Usain Bolt no go one of the fashionable high school. And William Nibim go. And William never no school dominate like KC, Calabar and Stets and all them school and Jago. But yet still Bolt come from a place of obscurity. William Nib on the little grass field and them produce Bolt. Yeah. Where look Shelly come from Waterhouse. Yeah. Shelly come, I think Shelly got Woolmas. Yeah, back in our time. Because I know Shelly and Fred mother. She used to do arbitrary and hustle. Yeah, we know her. Yeah. I know within myself. Yeah. Say, when Shelly grew up, nobody run a Waterhouse never knows that she ever put Waterhouse on the map. To the extent that she did. That's the have to come to documentary within Waterhouse and showcase where Shelly come from. Because I remember Shelly and Fraser, are one of the most celebrated female athletes within our century, Longevity and accumulation of medals. Yeah. Give her that accolades. And you can't take it away. That's why they name her the pocket rocket. Yeah. So we know when you execute with you them, you don't know what you do. You don't know what you do to the bloodline, You don't know what you do to the talent pool. You don't know what you do to the executive ranks. It is wrong. But only a dictator allow these things to happen to his people. I make my people in Jamaica understand the full context of when me come and talk to you. Me I talk to you from a place within my heart of righteousness. Me no come to do no tabloid and tell you no lie. And trick and con on like Andrew. We have to deliver the message as the message is to be delivered. Yeah? So that people can get clarity within the message. You understand? And benefit from the message. Yeah? So we make sure we overcome and speak within the context of righteousness. Yeah? So when we put out, there must be edifying to society. Learn. Say Andrew is a trickster, scammer, liar, corrupter, and is an evil individual that will stop at no length and breath to destroy a fellow Jamaican. But himself come from the bosom of the poor. That him, sell the country, Same come from humble beginnings, my people. But you tell me if you see anything humble within Andrew Holness. You not see no humility. You not have that within him, Him arrogant. Yeah. And him evil personified. Yeah. And you see him wrap up him to you them in a cat hole. Protect them and give them the best of lifestyle. Him no want that for the common man, Him no look upon your youth like a film youth, Because him don't see himself as the father figure for the country. Him is a monster in our place. Vampire sucking the people and blood at night and day. Have no regard for life. And him not have no shame. You understand? So when melting pot come and hold the studio seat and me and my brother on the Titans, you know we have to come deliver. Yeah? You know we have to come give the message to the people. Yeah, because hey, we could have given up this thing here, We could have been downhearted and despondent after the third. Because you know what happened? In recent time, is the strongest campaign, the People's National Party, yeah, has undertaken. And when we talk about strong in all ways, crowd assemblance, the potency of the message where them deliver, the vision where them have for the country, and the personnel where lead the party. You understand? And when we look and see the guy Andrew Holness rob that him and him conglomerate them. Yeah. Me not tell a lie, Me feel bemused. Because me I say, oh, this happen. Because when me see, show me say I one winner, clear winner, no contest. But unfortunately, they may have a different mechanism in place and them utilize it and steal the general election. No, let me tell Andrew this. Yeah? I guess me got to work. Yeah? I guess me go to work, because me I say, well, you what now? If you're a boxer, you get knocked down, you have to get up back and try win the fight. Yeah? I mean, no more like to see my accomplishment come to tuition. Yeah? The work we are put in. I know me alone. All of my brother them and the rest of people them out there. Yeah, who join the movement. Yeah? To reconnect back Jamaica to the world and to build back Jamaica. Yeah, with a more vibrant and a more loving and caring society. Yeah, where people them have the basic things for surviving life. Like job, road, water, light, housing, education, hospital in place. Then that is basic commodities and I know nothing to ask for, I know nothing to ask for them. They are basic things where government supposed to deliver all over the world. In a Jamaica now, you have to beg for a little road, you have to beg for water, and the man give you a black tank. Disfigure the place. You fly and going to Jamaica, that nice overhead view where you have, and you can see the house top and the color texture within them as it relates to what them use and roof them top, and you can't see the more pleasant scenery. No, the man replaced that with black tank. That a obscurity in your vision. Yeah? And that is not in keeping with third world, with first world society. Where him say him have the Jamaica by 2030. I remember this guy saying the promise, him the commitment. But we not see him committed to nothing. When him say, big power plant, I know them can't come. Still have the old JPS. Where them invest heavily into. Yeah? So what me want to ask the question. If the big 2 power plant we might talk about, yeah? Me want to know if a true a Japan and Korea. So them they are the 2 investors we might identify and they go bring them are investors in the power plant, where them come set up at Jamaica. Them not set up nothing, them just come run a whole entity that exists for how long and rob the Jamaican people with high electricity bills and make millions, and when time come to spend back, them not spend nothing. And the Jamaican taxpayers 150 million US, I eat them debt, I eat Pumbaz and Andrew them. So we are asked where them people ever contribute, but yet still them, and them fix it so them shoot up the thing by 7%. Yeah? So we are look on the whole scenario where Andrew play in front of it. That brother Nancy against Tukuman. You know, brother Nancy always come out and a trip Tukuman. Yeah? I tell my people them say, time to get conscious, you know. Yeah? And the consciousness must be something where we invest in now. We can't just go on like we are lagged and make a look garbage like Holness come trick with. The man size 14 and the rest of them. Remember the man on nobody, no people. Holness gonna come to the table with a political science subject, you know. Yeah, that's all they bring to the table, you know. Not fashionable. Holness not fashionable in an educational structure, you know. One little piece of broke down zinc can come with, man. Yeah, social science. And that now tell you say this guy had to be a problem to society because them things that way you use and you know you analyze the mood of people and you learn to trick them and you learn to have a certain stranglehold upon them. Yeah. When bring to the table? Nothing. So we should have be aware of this guy. A guy who tell in an interview say the fish headless. Say him coming to politics with 47 million. 2 years after leaving UA as a delinquent student. I don't think I'll know him pay that tuition fee where more UA. Because that guy who don't have no regard, you know. Him not no regard for nothing. Him disregard everything and feel like him are the ultimate. You understand? And him feel like nobody can challenge him. Yeah, him feel superior to everybody. Because when him have where people never cognizant to, yeah, and cotton on this guy. This guy have a thieving mentality for you go around Siaga. That's what you will be as an individual. Because that's Siaga they do. Back in time and I inventory this piece of shit, yeah. Yeah? Take him up in the Jamaica Young Arms youth program and bring him into politics and member from him coming him a criminal. Can you imagine you are 25, you never work in your life, but you have 47 million? Eh? That's why I'm telling you, say you cannot be certified from 1998. Because there is no way you can ratify him, you know, when him never did submit 47 million to you. So from day one, him can't be certified. I'm all certified day 2, 3, 4, 5 and carry on. He'll never be certified. And this is what we get. Yeah? By choosing a young, inexperienced individual. Yeah? This is how we Jamaica get. We need mature individual to run the country. We don't want a young boy with a criminal mentality and a criminal, agenda. Yeah? And we see it run through society. Yeah? Because here it is now. Remember him and his wife attend St. Catherine Island. And we know the wife is above him in terms of qualification. Yeah, we know that. But him becomes the chief civil servant and she are the chief legislator. Can't work. Can't work, you know. That combination then a right for Jamaica. Because the two of them come with baggage. And I like Andrew alone have the baggage. She have the baggage. Because you have to ask yourself, so then hold on. From a student attending one of the least fashionable high school. Them say Mama P go there. Yeah, but Mama P era, you know, produce. As a matter of fact, that period where Mama P come from. The whole of Jamaica school, them did a produce student of stalwart ability. Yeah, student that go far into representing Jamaica, not just locally, but internationally. You notice we now win Miss World and Miss Universe like one time. Everything downsized in Jamaica, you know. But we go back on them too. Yeah. Yeah, because them come out of that institution there. Yeah. And remember, them grew up in a struggling environment. Juliet says she had to vending with her mother market. See, her father must run taxi, book back. Yeah. Andrew, father a farmer. And his mother is a civil servant. Yeah. No wealth, never structure around them, you know. And in a matter of a twinkling of an eye, we see Juliet Holness have three projects simultaneously. One of them value 800 million Jamaican dollars. You have asked yourself, but Juliet get so much money? Because she have 3 housing development that go on simultaneously, you know. But one value 800,000 Jamaican dollar. When I say 800,000, 800 million, 200 million less a billion. Have my excuse to all my listeners. There's sometimes you get a bit, you know, tongue-tied or, you know, out of line with the actual. But 800 million. One project, my people, from this girl we just there in the market, I sell and collect for our old lady. No structure of wealth within the family, say them get inheritance. Yeah, but are the two wealthiest couple in a character, you know, not just Jamaica, you know. And let me tell you this too. If you don't mind sharp, they're wealthy more than most people in a Latin, Central and South America.
By far.
Yeah? Exactly. You understand? And when you look at the size economy where they manage, when you look at the GDP as it relates to individual Jamaican, what our value? No value nothing.
Oh, fuck.
Don't have 7,000 US each citizen value in the GDP column, you know.
Well on the part. Well on the Well on part. You know, say the GDP thing there. I have a problem with it. I have a problem with the GDP per capita. I have a problem with it. Because, you know, we have a country like Jamaica, you said the economy value 21 billion. I think nearly 40% of that wipe out the other day, right? But the truth is,
yeah,
when you add up the people then and then you divide the money, it's not a real thing because majority of these people never have a bank account. So when you say it's like 7,000 per, you know, per capita, 7,000 per edit value, this is just bullshit. These people don't have the money. So although the GDP might have value, the 21 billion US, and you say it work out to like if it's a 3 million, you divide it up and say about 7,000 or 5,000. The truth is, them have zero. Them now have a bank account, them now have not, them have hustler send skin. And that is more than 3/4 Jamaica. Enough of them are live a beer and to mouth. And the one of them out of the 3/4 sell them skin doing, but no for them out of the 3/4 sell skin. Both girls and boy, man and woman. Right? Them never even won 100. Look, listen. I know for Jamaica never won 100 grand one time in the man, you know, a money there, you know. Because they work minimum wage, some not working at all. So it's hard for them to own, they just get 100,000. You can't put the police them like a 15,000 them in all in the force. And the soldier, when you count them small to 3 million. See? Soldier around 6,000. So you get around 21,000 this. Teacher around 20-something thousand. You get around 40,000 this. So, you know, nurses, little bit again. No. You talk about how much million people there. So when they record the GDP per capita, you know, per capita per head, and tell you like, it's like 7,000. These are just bogus working. If the people them that work, the money I have, the money you say it, you know. For them we are working, I think that I mean you have it, you know. Because majority of the country poor. These people them live to hand and mouth. Let me tell you Jamaica approach at the people. You think if them have money and you can offer your Kentucky and pack you in a bus, you want to drive yourself, they may diss me now. Even though anybody in the place soldier and the big boys, they might drive themselves. And you couldn't come to them and say, I buy you out and I give you 5 grand. Because people are start at this, especially them youth here. I told them not have it. So the government will not have rather keep them poor and go in at them head and give them some promises. Nothing can fulfill. Be a lies. Be a garbage. Be a shit. See? And that's the truth. You understand what I say, Pat? And the truth, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But we
yeah.
Maybe just say something. Yeah, and then you carry on. We want to establish to the people. Yeah. You see the GDP where they are Jamaica, the lion's share that belongs to the big boy them within the PSO, you know. I remember they not the money with the common people, you know. So when them do the differential and spread it out, and I said Jamaican value $7.
Yes.
At 7,000, where you say 7,000 Jamaican dollar?
No, that man says 7,000 US, you know.
No, it can't be US million. Almost 7,000 Jamaican dollars each individual value. It can't be US.
But some people now have 7,000 that be big money to them. Them have to sell little skin for buy even a little piece of a slice of bread. If them have 7,000, them not have it.
Them don't have it, so it must be 7,000 Jamaican dollars. Yeah, 7,000 Jamaican dollars.
Yeah,
yeah.
Some people have it.
But them can't take the big boys' money, you know, and share it up and say each Jamaican value X amount, you know.
And US them attack, man, can't tell them to try to go the world. But me I say it's flawed. It's a flawed, you know, flawed.
So we say 7,000 US dollar each Jamaican value.
Per capita maybe.
They want that to work out to 717 and 76 of 100,000 Jamaican dollar that some people not in a bank book. Some people never hold that and that in 50,000 one time.
The GDP, them are saying it is, them more than $1 million that. Cause 7,000, you know, 6,900 and 1,000, you know. So over $1 million, right? Each of them value over $1 million.
Yeah, over $1 million. 1.717, 76 is 42. 1.12, 1.12 million.
So you know them value over $1 million. You understand? So, but no go so it's bullshit. You understand? This is garbage. It's just you know, when you cut it and I like them not have no car. Them not have no good bed. We not have no value. Then some of them are sleep on this. Them are live like a goat. Even some goat live better than them. Can we say goat with better pen? And dear man, goat have better pen where them living and get good care.
Yeah, man.
In Jamaica than the people them there. You understand? See? Them good. Yes.
Wait. Let me hear you reason something you know. If them people value so much 1.12 million, yeah? How they can buy quarter bread and toothpaste and all them something there?
I think where them money.
Oh!
up, you know, and use it per capita. Them just seems as a measure.
That's why them forget. That's why to be more realistic with the true GDP and what it relates. As it relates to a population. The big boys, them the 5% of them have the lion's share of the money. And so them keep we, you know, poor and provincial slave.
Yes. So when the answer come out, the GDP per capita, you value this, you know, you don't value it, you don't have it. The big boy, them money are for them. Like reaching value of $1 billion, in value $1 billion. I feel money. You know value drive. You know value it, you don't have it. You know, and like you have some furniture, you could have, because most of them people they put all them furniture together, you know, it doesn't can just like and cook up maybe a pot, you know. Yeah, you know, like you have some, because them not have no furniture, them not have no value, them not have no resale value, them not have no vehicle, them not have nothing. And then in Jamaica, even some of the value where them say them value, them not really have the value because in a real country, when you take off a car, brand new car off of the lot, which we do, and to drive it out, it loses value. In a Jamaica, you carry an old car, like a 5-year-old and 6 and all older than that, when you look the man, the people them want to buy it, may I show you all them profile, you know. You will do an engine and give them with 300,000 kilometer per liter, 300,000 miles. It's a done engine. The car not value $2,000. But it look good when them just, you know, hammer the engine, wash it down, and you see it clean your ear then. Well, the car look good, you know. When we look, you know what them look on people? The car see it. And then look on them just look on the car inside. Now the body of the car, it look nice and you hammer it down and it look clean. It clean. I saw them buy a vehicle in Jamaica, so them get robbed. Them all out there, them go plant flowers, you know. No have no value. So what people them get robbed, and when you sell back something, them all sell for $1 million. 1 pint at 800 to it no value these. We call them banger in UK. Those are bangers.
Yeah, man.
50 pound and buy one. And I remember
50 pound, 30 pound. 30 pound, 50 pound. Free people free up space and get rid of banger, man. Because you want to park a different car there.
You know the value. Say them a banger. You understand? A man don't say, yo, I go in there and pick up a banger. And pick up a banger. Them have a car that sell for a bag of money at Jamaica. Them wicked people, them, you know. But our people, them judge wrong, brother. You know, when them a buy, them buy your looks. That's how we treat them on it. Eh?
Concept. Our people have a different concept when it comes to dealing with once the interior look good, and it them want it clean.
Yes.
That's what you see. The interior. They don't look at the engine, they don't check the clock and see the mileage.
No, the clock not check. It's when them open the bonnet, when them open the trunk and the bonnet and them looking at it. You open the bonnet and you look and you say, all right. When you go check your engine, man, the man them just wash the engine. Even if it's a leak, you know, see it, you know, and just clean up in there. Spray the thing in there and look nice. Why engine good? It look good. Then they look on the clock. Then they look on the speedometer, you know. Then they look on the meter, you know. Then they say 300,000 kilometers the engine done all. You're running all like the engine, the amount of thing it run. 300,000 kilometers. See? Them that done engine. Might have an next 10,000 kilometers on it. And maybe not have none. You can't pop down anytime and them a buy it. $1 million a good buy. Poor thing. Because our people out there, you know, our people them look upon you and them judge you by your looks. Even the police. A brown man there at Jamaica right now and him a killer. And him a go through and look all right. And the police now, him more stand up to him, man. And if him look upon you and you look too shabby, because the police judge you too, you know. So if you look too shabby and a jacket and tie and how you dress, you're a criminal to them in them side. It's like something printing on them brain. This is how them stupid. So it worse if you come from get you want to treat them. You walk out barefoot with a piece of lean boot. You will have the most money. Hey, let me tell you something when we do already. You see that I don't let me talk about money and think me have a bag of money, you know. a crossroad me there. And you remember them port where you wear, the bag them where you wear. Come out of the bag, you know, come out of the bank and then you walk through now for, you know, go deal with your things for move with it and me throw it. Me drop it and kick it, you know. Me drop it and kick it and take it and fling it over and me think I'm going about my business. You think I'm gonna grab that? Cause them time they have no pick a packet, you know. But you know, you come out of the bank and find your wheel something and you drop it and you kick it, you walk and you kick it again and then take it up and you fling it all over your shoulder. I'm number one, get me money night, me not gonna do it.
No.
I style, but me have money, it's full of money. It's fat. See? But
you don't spend a different
way. No,
yes. You don't tell them a different perception as to what really go on, where you have in your possession. Make it look like not important.
No, because remember that couldn't have been money and me drop it and kick it, you know. I walk and then fling it. Well, let's stop and fling it, so and I play with it, you know. No pickpocket, because they just rush on, you move and then remember, you know, remember if you try to pick me, it's a different war. And then we pop a piece of the hill and find you and fling it by you, you know. Because we still them kind of way. We will fling it, brother. It's not going to be an easy task. Remember I told my boy it's not going to be an easy task. But for those, have a peace of mind, me just play that game. I mean, that's just a mind game. And all them think, you know, even if they don't see your face, come on, they just run up and grab. If not, I see me kick something all over the place and, you know, come out and you kick it and then you take it and fling it over your shoulder like, you know, care. They will not move to it. So it make it work easier, you know, if you run down the body, you know, if you jump in a car and run them and turn them in a road and all kind of things, because the head when it chip, it chip. See? So me just move and I go to and go about my business and I'm a good pat. See? Me know, you know, so I'm full of styling, you know. See?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Them look pan you. Alright, look here. Hear this part. But hear this. You see when junk and germs them flick. And when you look, me there so when me look, I crowbait, each up and when you look and go tell a lie and blah 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 blah. Start to owe me a live. Me might have to get to me live good for a long time. But you see them never read who them things that me are one of them. No man, we are get up with discipline. You can't come on my yard and come break some rule and things that you couldn't come in my house and smoke or walk with shoes in my house and do it. Me not do that. We deal with decency and respect. See? But them not knowing because through them here, them might have moved this way. You have a lot of things me not like. I remember you can't bring it on me. You could have blow smoke till the food number one. You can't come to my, when you go to Rome, do like what the Romans do, you know. Come in and come in your yard, and when you come in my yard, if you get to come in my yard, you have to have a decency about you. No care much smoke. If you want to blow, what them say rolling car after them when them say a smoke or a fire, them are red and if you're rolling car, you come here, that car for 15. Because it's all respect. See? And a dirty life and living there is not my style. I don't come from real garrison. Not my style. So them never know, you know. So when the drunk get up go call the raper, the pedophile and attack some bullshit. And I say, but queer. Then people don't know how we live. On this and that, when we look me, yes, and I do all money laundering and my government. I know. Can me buy taxes file like from February here. February. We don't wait till it go to February. You see? So my government don't know my bank, don't know the first me I hear this about me. A man don't know about my detail, but yes, still at that. Them put out. Well, them don't realize we can give them all the lawsuit and cast them in, you know. And them don't realize my tough stuff around with, you know. That's
lenient.
Them are germs. See? Yes, man. So you have to know if you style them, you have to know if you deal with and them thing they're not. And the sellout one, them called Jamaican and black people pan all them selling now. Them selling now, them put money in front of humanity, vanity. Them is sell you. If you feel some me pop down, and I'm on the have it, you carry my name and you go sell me. Yeah, so them stay. No loyalty in them. That's why black people are at the bottom of the ras barrel for a fucking long time because of the betrayfulness of them. So I know that. So what I do, I keep out of them way and keep it in my fucking wilderness. I'm good. You know, I keep with my family and them thing they remember, you know. Knowledge and power. I win with this. You see? Win with it. So I keep in my wilderness. I mean, I want you see them too much so and them people and stabbing them for fuck off too, you know. See? So you keep out of them way and you better off. When you keep out of them way, now your wilderness, you're nobody out now, meet. You're the boy your own business. You know business about them and you're good. You have your family, you have wife and kids and grandkids, you're good. You understand? Everything else come out a relative, you have your own family, you're good. You understand? You're good. See? So and that's why you say Andrew can't trick out some of them, so you know. Because back and belly rat and fear something the man them said all them one mama. Them said all them one family for politicians like them I eat that. Whole government accountable. On our shit. You understand? Your whole government accountable. Only way you can get a better country. You know, get up and make him play no politics with you when you look him a rich one to your place and turn billionaire like the lion when me just show. And you know do nothing about that. Eh? You understand? It's bad. This is bad. So when we there all 100 them accountable, and boy no come skin up them teeth with me and teeth say, hey, let me tell you, Mr. One of them did right in a pot and hear him to me, him right. Them said something, what them right. Remember them did come and look some people for influence. Like Andrew them send them, you know. And one of them say, I want to Mr. Alone, so you know, one thing me know in this, if him this year, I got this year back. He man got this year back. And of course him right. Him say yes. If this him got this year back. Catch you.
But him state the obvious. Him state the obvious.
Yes, him know.
Yeah, him not go around it.
Yeah, I mean I put them. If them good, me deal with them good. Can we not get up on this show? When we talk about government, I remember not private people, when we talk about government, and you are oppressor people, we will stand up because we come from ghetto, we know what ghetto is. See? So although we get out, we're still there because no care what you do, your mother and your father set up people, them, so you have relative and live it. So them you have fight for families and friends. See? So we're not self-centered, that's why we sit down here and do what we are doing. And that's the truth. You understand? So we can't make a man mash up the place. And no care them send them to. Remember, you know, and I don't have fight against the corrupted police and they kill my brother, you know. And I ain't yet that, you know, me and them still a war, you know. At 2026 now, you know. Me and them now stop war, we have to clean the force. Because of some mistake. You know, as long as we're about it, we and them now stop war, me I expose them. And in a real life, them confront me a different thing again. So I better me keep them in wilderness. Coming afraid of them. Them have on. Me do plumbing work to me use my accent very well. Me no business. Fuck them. Me not afraid of them. I remember anything with them do. Remember, you know, when you gain, when we gain no anything with them do. Yeah, we can anything them do, we can give them 100-fold. Fuck that too. Just come out of my way when me attack. Don't stamp in my way. I don't care. You see? Remember, we don't dramatize from way back, you know, so we not put them in. You understand? And that's the truth. That's the truth. So when we see the government now come up and do too much bullshit, we are going to continue to expose him and the people them for wake up. I see some people are wake up, Pat. I see a couple of people will wake up. I see a little girl there, we say she labor right, but she have to tell Andrew the truth. Who does, man? Yeah, because, you know, and everybody's stupid after all. Them little young one that wake up, and the big old dirty thinking one, them, when instead of them learn for read and write, then go give them latitude and longitude. Yes. You understand? And go around and then give themselves trouble. You could have followed politics. And when you look, your grandmother follow politics, your father follow third politics. You come follow politics, you pick them. I went up and down and vote, I live in West Kingston. And PMP never win there yet. But you still a big dirty and stink like that. Gun still fire the day. And thank God for Peter Phillips. Because if never Peter Phillips I sign him MOU when me hear them a draft, I don't do this down there. And maybe no move and then no for no. God blind tiger. If the police can go in there, them couldn't go in there. Them could go in there.
True,
Jamaica,
man.
you have to drop an encouragement to change it. Eh? One time when you talk about, you can imagine you have a prime minister in the place and you call one man president. And I think for him one bag of things that him can send for your daughter and send for your son. And hey, how them things are made, you know. I never answer to no Dan and no freak and no ever leader. Fuck them. Me and your brethren, I do not do them thing there. And me have no brethren. Them know me stay. Them know. Me say me are one of the man, them and me tell enough man I watch me from East. Whenever, remember, you know, Ruby Green and Herbert Green are my mother and father friend them. You know, I'm gonna them friend. And when me I repair for them house long time. And I ever Green mother and father. And when ugly, you hear this part, when double ugly, me I repair him place see. And when me look pride and me forget my money here, me drop a language long so part. Look now, it long so no part. My language when me drop long so you know. I see me pack up my tool and this me hear me in the background, you know. Me go this team, I serve stay, you know, man. Make him go, I serve stay, man. And he said, my money come give me. I'm going to finish my job. Yeah, can no say, me never pack up my tool and get mad.
True.
Yes. And when him see me do some boom, make a next man try that. He can't try it. Me not ask him, he can't try it. He can't do what me do, you know. But them don't say something stay. This is just me, you know. My brethren, them and my brethren, like more like family. Saying?
Yeah.
Can't try that. Can't try it. But me definitely knowing that the foolishness. See, I see my money run come in, and when my money come in, I see me gonna finish up something. Yeah, hear the dread say, brother, you're alright though. Yeah, man, I'm a good man. Cause I'm a state. Me do it with Palmer Jetstar. Me there in England. And him use one of my tune. But yeah, when him take me now, him take me now for one of them two when them fly go to England, then go sell out themselves. And two have Jetstar, the big company, you know, but the bigger the boy them is, you know, me and them clash, you know. He said, if it's a little man will start a thing, me have mercy upon him, me just do all that something and make him go and roll it and be good. Jane Pat, eh? So yeah. Down now. Me go there, him use one of my tune for one of them big people album when put out. One of the big artists them and me produce it. Me not say nothing. Him say, man, give me money. Me if you pay me some money, him give me a check. Me never want the check. So he give me half of the money and tell me to come back for it. I think that was the Thursday. Friday them call me and say want a combination with me and Dana Marie. Dana Marie I sing back about Marley tune. Me go and my voice it. When I forget my money, him send the sheet for me because he want write sheet, you know, but me write my lyrics, she do a part of come so part of belongs to me, part go back to Bob Marley. Say, when I ask them for my money, Tony, rough cut, one of them, Mickey will come to me. I tell me, say no, that the food, one thing, stop me trouble, all right, hold on. See it, that the food they come, yes. So, when I tell me, them go up the 3 minutes and me get enough money already. Me ma talking, me. I learn some, a Palmer Jetstar, I tell you. So me just tell them, so me I come back for my money, you know, that a Friday, Saturday, you know. Me I come for my money. When I go Saturday now, remember I have some money when I pay me, finish payment for Monday, you know. When I go there Saturday now, go into the part or lead them there where you go in and go buy the record them. Because you have the upstairs part, and then you go down in the part where them sell the record there. Then they go and wholesale and we go down the Palmer come, here Palmer to me. Palmer come with half of that money there too. So me I say, what is? Here him now, long time. We didn't keep that by saying now, long time next time. When him say me, when him see me face, me I say, what you say? Palmer, don't tell me about no fucking next time. Give me my bomb to you, Palmer. She said, me move to no fuck yourself in front of your father. Probably never. You see me take me smile. You said, don't take me smile and make it tricky either. When you see me in a real life, you will see a smile, I'm good. But don't underestimate my smile. Me I study everything around me. This is just me. So I will always be, I'm not wave a frown. You will see me a smile and I move like me a poor thing. Don't take that and say he move. So you don't know the loan, so. Palmer frightened, you know. Palmer pay me same time. Palmer pay me. Okay, baby. He pay me. Hey, it's when they pay me. Then one of them boy come and say, yo man, we love that. It's a loan some car. You see, man, when me go there, for me rest of money as me reach her secretary, you know. She come, Mr. Lonesome here. I'm just run down the stage and I'm a money that, the rest of money that for the thing where we use. They're not going to me, all right? I say, yes, man. I'm going to put on back my smile, but I'm not just my smile again. Me here, next man.
No.
When we do a tune from a longer time, call me and I say, well, I say, well, you call me for? Mr. Peace, Mr. Peace, that's a call me for. Brother, call me on my phone for foolishness for Mr. Peace, Mr. Peace, eh? Say, I'm for load that too. What you call me for? But Palmer may complain like you can't stop me from me tell it. In Palmer for me tell him fuck off to, you know. If you go to, you know. So if I mean everything. And then Gregory they deb out there too, you know. And then me and Gregory go back there like you know the week now. That's how Gregory is at. I'm gonna look now going to the studio. Gregory I call him and him not answer him phone. So Gregory I said once up, just creep up there and see if you seen the feminine. And by the reach. You look, you know. Hey, I two trouble that, you know. When you see Gregory, I double trouble that, no, you know. So me just buy more open before.
Man.
Eh?
Oh, no, no, Gregory, no, Gregory. When you see Gregory, I double trouble. Yeah, man. Remember there on I know Gregory.
Palmer say, loan, someone say Gregory Isaac, I double trouble. Because him know me not take time.
Yeah.
You see the one of that? Him can't stop paying me, you know. Can't stop paying me. So when you see Palmer feel nervous, like him, I say, you some head no good enough, Greg no most no good. Hey, brother.
Gregory, I instigator, you know. Remember, no. Yeah, man. Gregory, I instigator, man.
I can tell you something. Me I keep a show down in Bristol. A guy them no get no more artists can draw a card for me. Saying, me I carry Gregory down there, you know, with the band, you know. Me I carry Gregory down there with the band. And him same of the club and they told him at Black Swan Pub. Maybe just call me, yes, him lose it now. And him say, right, my charge £12 go in and what have you. So why I say no boom bam because him want whole, you know, like him not say they you know get the door, but I'm put him man there so and him have the bar and him have this. So me I said, no, here we have to do now, because I have the bar and them thing there. Me have to take extra amount of £1,000 and a fine. So me take a couple £1,000 and a fine well because remember more and give Gregory back some money and thing. If me I do something and me I carry the arts that you want, you can't use it. So we do some boom boom boom. Hotel, can I book the hotel them too? And you know some draw a card for me. You ain't fool now. We have every artist we want, you know. Be down there now and when me look at time and me know me go there. I didn't know say me Pat, me got the man at £20 for going at the time. Not 12.
Nah, sister, you there?
Nah, my pa, me and my crew pass and I say,
So I saw the whole on the way. I saw you really know the true status of the gate receipt.
Well, then hold on, no man. So when me see that me have to me just say something, speak out back. Because I have the time for him and notice me just a calic and I go in. Him said well 3 told around 500. So him trick me, I trick him, say I trick me again. So you know me just say, me just go and say, Dukes, I didn't have this, you know, hear this, you know, can't go pull out of the show, you know. Him have to send a couple more £1,000 come give it before I move and then give me my rest of food. Because this man said they get, but me see my Kaka them a draw. Do not scotch so I say, yeah, alright. A man come nothing now move me say, here this, you have to send this and that, you know, him pile it up and send it, come give me fast. Because we never done a move, you know. Him can't draw a card from me, man, alone something, he can't draw, I'm going with it. No move. Go to the place, mash up. You know what I'm saying? You know the man, you know, go hotel when me do say boom boom, when me look, I know we can't find him. We have food, but we don't have food we can, but if you give me some other food, can make it some other food. Craving dark to a puppy, you know. You know, say miss up and way. He miss upon the loan, some man great. So you don't know what you know. He go call action fire. Cause fire don't come down there with me, you know. And me just tell action fire, say, hear me, man, me tell you this. Just say him not get no more artists, him fi fuck off. So that flap him thing, him could have get all kind of artists. Them are running the place. Mr. Believe again, somebody from BBC called for do an interview in a Wales. Me, you have a youth named Juicy, you have Stiffy, me, and who again? We drive over there, must see for axe and fire. Axe and the own way. Drive go Wales, you know, brother. I wait for the bridge, the white man, one of them guys, but they pay for the interview. When you look now, it's a look at Jamaican. Remember, you have a white man that have them studio in a part. Saying, when we look, it's a Jamaican again with them sell out, not to think himself. Him want dog. Now look at him, you know. Man, them the man make a money. Yeah, no, boy, quote him, give him 50 pounds at disrespect. Never look at him and say, this people, you know, this way. Nobody now do no fucking dub for you. He move fast. Can we pan who, you know, when you look him come there, you know, Jamaican. With him look out at herself. Nobody. Hey, when the man never come in, I will move, man, I will reach back. Because you go back, you remember you drive, go back in a London, you know. The man, them like car said, hey, you know, are you right? Still, are you mean me right? If you go, man. Go where you can't come at a Jamaica and you come with your cheapness and disrespect. Like somebody come to you and about you have this about no man to come to what? Don't do that and come bright up yourself for you. Go man. With this if you're Jamaican, you know better than that. Don't do it. See, I stop these things, you know. Me stop and next one. Which every time knock off for them, but I'm gonna give them a little rundown about loans. So, I mean, in a 1996, we look about some album and do some things down in Texas. Me and Steve, I buy this. Pat. Down in San Antonio over there, you know. I remember them time the cool, you know. And everything. Do the radio station, do this. We call up a VP. Them want 300, it's a 12-inch Swiss stamp I put out. See? All right. We have some other tune we work on. 300 them are 300 copy. Fly, go Austin, January. The January, no, that's 1997. Fly, go New York, New Jersey. Drive, go over, book New York hotel, part. Then buy 2 trolley with like 2 wheels. So remember, you know, you have to put 150 each. So them, remember them the big like album. And with the jacket, so they know them have weight at the time cold. So you push them, if you go over, one the train, you go across there. Yeah. You have to go across a Queens though, you know. You have a jet star where you're going. When we reach it, you know what the boy say want. Guess. Guess now?
100.
100. 30.
30.
Me say when them say that, me get black, blue, brown and everything. I mean, I carry them back, you know. I say, this blood clot. Hey, we better fire this. Hey, boy, man. Hey, me say the whole place pull up, you know, here's Steve to me, because Steve a white man. Loud some of it. Me have to pull up Steve too, you know. Them have to take them. We go back them fire him, you know. Because them have to, we can't do no business with him. He's a piece of shit. He's a girl. You see? So we have the whole of them thing about this a Jamaican. Me tell us a Jamaican, no care with them there, be a fuck with them going with. So I keep in my wilderness. A long time we and them are book all over the place. When you book Jamaican even overseas, when them now both span them one another, me see now them start show instead of them put them money they go send go to them picnic, them somebody throw it away for both. The richest man per earth, you know, see my throw nothing upon him. Him in a simple fucking jeans, him there now wear jewelry. That's the same one where the monster them for eat. So
Elon Musk.
And then
Elon Musk.
Man, them now wear jewelry. Them move
no.
Have the money. Our people buy from them and boss. Boss. You are buy much thing and not for me people. You could buy your clothes. And your clothes and put sticky substance and not throw on your body for what? What that prove? It don't prove that you're a ass and you're stupid.
True.
And it proves that for one choice and police all on the ass. Because if you now write 95, you don't know how to do that. Everybody has so much. When you look at 100 back up and once, man, for what? How money they could have That is bullshit.
Excitement them a create, man. Excitement them a create in a way.
That's
It's only
important.
excitement.
And that's
And at the
why.
end of the day,
Yes.
at the end of the day, you have Jamaican who will do well with that money where them take for buy the champagne where them are with the people with.
That me I tell you.
Many Jamaicans go to bed without food. Yeah? Wake up with no food around. But you still have Jamaican overseas. You will never see the Indian them do that. And them have more money than Jamaican, you know. In a UK, yeah, when we can't talk about it.
Yes. And them have to pull up. And let me tell you something too, where people for learn, you know. You see, when you know someone right to themselves and you hide it and you give him praise, him not going to do better, you know. If him live like Ag, if you tell him, say live like Ag, make him pull up him socks. But you can't see him live like Ag and do fuck and you tell him, say, but you God, you know, you do good, you know, you live like a prince. And you might live like Ag. You might live nasty. You might live low.
Worse than.
Yeah, so you have to tell him the truth. You understand what I say? Oh, I'm going to do better. If you not tell him the truth, I'm going to do better. You have to tell him the truth. Me not color code things. I learn some this. We not color code things. The most get to you, I'm not talk it, you know. Take them.
True.
Listen, man. Make the most listen. Boy, it's hard to talk. The most get to you to stand up for them. You know, they have to talk. It's not true. Yeah? Yes, I get to you to see a man like me go through there. They say that man different. And right now we still a fight for them. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
You get fight to find things, give them job, give them this, give them that. Help the most get to you. For man. You know, you made up on Ian Boy that tell you, say, hey, me give you everything, man. I be keep my thing, I'm super rich. Make the most get to you. Tell me, I tell you no. You see? Help get up people, man. That's why when I step and say all people come behind me and youth and them things, when I see them kill, get up people, me and them have a war. They are shit.
Have to.
You understand?
Have to.
What you mean? Now we can't change it. Speak truth to power, yeah? And it did everything documented. So we not add on and take off. We not name and do Holness. The Titans this.
Just search the archive. Just search the archive. It's there.
Yeah. So we not add on. Yes.
We don't add on and we don't take off.
No,
we leave it as it is and we don't do tabloids. You understand? We're credible. You understand? And I mean, we intend to keep it like that. Now you idiot can't come around with a briefcase and put it down and get weird swell, you know. And turn with intention, you know, the other way, you know. No, you can't do that. That's why we are the Titans. You understand? Or if you overthrow a Titan, you can't overthrow a Titan. It's not easy to accomplish. You understand? So what the Titan represents, you know, is solid foundation. Nothing wobbly. You understand? Can't create no earth tremor around there, so you know. Yeah? Because we don't come off a Richter scale. So you can't create no earthquake around here. We don't sell the people what we defend because something come on the table. We demonstrate consistency and solidarity amongst the people that we represent. And we burn any government that fall foul of the law and exhibit criminal activity, yeah, and demonstrate recklessness in leadership. We burn them there. And we bring them to the table and hold them accountable because, I mean, being a leader, you know, you must have a thing called, you know, consideration. Can't be hard for yourself. You have to consider who you represent. Yeah.
You have morals, you see.
Morals.
If you have a leader with morals, you might consider the people. Discipline and
yeah.
And yes. But when them not have the morals and live a kind of way, when them can say big one go here and kill him teeth and wear clocks to trick people. Them no, we need that when do.
But we just do that while I'm going away. When You just say something I want to have to pull up, you know.
Yes.
We have never had anybody where been, you know, looked at and called Big Good Andrew.
No.
Like, you couldn't call Patterson, you couldn't call Michael, not even Eddie.
No.
Big Good Andrew.
And him laughing.
I take that as a promissory note and put in my back pocket. Yeah. When you look, it's a size 14 foot cock up on the man bike fender with the whole underneath her in the man face and the nose. That the hot jeans when she in her campaign all day and come and cock up green clocks from bike fender. All a bike man there. Hey, whole inside pies not right now, you know. That caravan they went sniffing from size 14. That's why I know size 14 now have nothing about her. Because you are the first lady of the country. Yeah, and everybody see you. Cock up your foot in front of a man who ride a bike will come out campaign rally. Eh? You know nothing about the size 14. Size 14 you low that sell you to be a low prostitute. Because you love cock up. Walk out underneath you to the eyes of the world. Everybody who watch the video see underneath your size 14. Size 14, you're well low. You're well low, size 14. And that don't demonstrate a first lady ambiguity. You understand? You must be more selective in what you do. In the public eyes, you can't be a rogue. Then a chaos you not throw no marriage now on a lifestyle, man.
What?
We negotiate and set the numbers and then we can manage. Secondly, if we find that they might have an adverse trace, we can deport them to their home country. I don't us. They may be one who can slip in when the time we get to them. But we negotiate that.
Let me get more of that full tape there. More on the full tape there. Because I don't want nobody that them scribe more on the full tape. So I'm not going to say nothing about a doctor crap that, but more on the full tape. Because where Andrew them do, me say Mark Golden has something about this and what the three story hippopotamus. I started looking and kind of nasty, you know, what dirty thinking you know. You know, say what you matter when me there east stay fucking west is a piece of shit. When you come talk about rice, I thought you know what a shit, you know. You can't come from me thing and trick my water that.
Bro, I press button, you know.
No,
boots and boots.
No, but
when them come over, my press button.
You don't come and tell me about, you know, eat rice when it's cool. You can't send that trick to me, Bartag. We take these things serious. And you notice when I move off of you and say nothing, when you see me, all I can tell you, if you hear me say me there east, don't come east. Because and even about 10 years from now, I will still have when you hear me there east, don't come east, you too stink. You're a stinker. You understand? If you hear me there west, you go north, I go somewhere else. I go in a light bulb, I'm going to Big Mama, I'm going to somewhere else, but use a piece of shit. That is a dead threat. I'm going to have to report that because I know say when I don't see that shit. When them come write it, I want say when I charge them, I say you should go up and the man thing go write this. No. They leave big dirty thinking water come over here. Water, remember where you write, that's a dead threat to me. Just remember it. And when you hear me name anywhere at all, you go, you travel anywhere, just find out from me the first. Yeah? And I can tell you, because it's a piece of shit. All right. Very out of order. Brother, me knock it over the time, you know. But me hear them what them do with Marky G, you know. Yeah. Me hear what them do with Marky G because Marky G say, you know, him will take them like that because them see what them take out a part, then just put up part and water and say put it through. And
nice, them has splice it up, man. Splice them no.
Yeah, and then they'll make the whole thing, them just cut it out.
Then when you get the right perception. You understand? Because you know them like to create these type of confusion and
him did have ulterior motive. Him get a job in there, so him have ulterior motive and him still a do it. And the years him and the rest will put post a similar head pan drunk body. Andrew them at the drunk why I never put Andrew in our own skin. Yeah, put post a similar head. And for me see them look on a lady who could have been them mom or some of them grandmother because post in our 80s, right? Some of them grandmother. We know so we can't have mercy upon no. And some long tone boy, we are deal with a case on our shit. We can't go soft neither. Can you know this? And mama pee like that. Then what we have mercy upon no. About to feel they on our shit.
Mad man.
Yes, we not play with on our germs. On too disrespectful. 100-fold. If you go away. Nah, right. Brother. We're not kid 15, so you know it already.
Last, very informative program, Yes, man. You know that we never went with their titans, our city hall, or for that matter, any occasion we meet.
Any occasion. So
knockings, brother. Knockings.
Of
people.
Later, brother. We are.